might actually have been my best squeak yet. Wait. Does that actually say, come on, big fellas? Ignore that. Don't click the link. Nobody click the link. That's not the name of the game, Mina. If you listen carefully, you can hear Stubbler put the recorder back in its case every time. No link in it. Oh. Mikey B, Eric, Gwynblade, Cats, Birdlaw, Mina, Mexican, welcome to the stream. I've not seen that name for some time. State of Decay, right? Mind right as well. How is everybody? Good morning. There's a link to a website called Big Fellows. Mikey B, I don't know if you've heard of the website. Yeah, Mexican, it is far from a stealth playthrough. Oh, who's this? God damn it.
Are you ever going to finish this game?
Do you know what I'm going to do today, Jamie? Out of spite. I'm going to sit around and I'm just going to I'm going to go to a party. I'm going to dress up, I'm going to look sexy as can be. And I'm going to do no combat, no dragon killing or anything. I'm just going to drink with the high ups of solitude. Just for you, Jamie. Just to drag it out a bit. Jamie, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the sub. Thank you for the 18 months. In the area where Jamie lives, that is the gestation period of a human being. So technically, that's a Twitch baby, right, Jamie? Birdlaw, are you well? Mikey B, Eric, Mida, Cats. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Cats, what's wrong? You go to a party, don't lie. Yeah, they've got the sweetest wheelchair you've ever seen. Have you got a bad back, Cats? Right, let's play some Skyrim. I am going to a party because apparently the rumour is the dragons are being resurrected because of something the Thalmor did. The elves. So we're going to go to an elvish party and we're going to see what the flying fuck they're doing and see if we can get any information on why they would want to bring back some fucking... Augur? Augur the Second? August 1610s, welcome to the stream. Yo, I tried playing this game, I can't beat the first mission where you got to get the glove. What quest are you talking about, August? Welcome to the stream. Fell on my ribs super bad. Oh, possibly broke some and now every single muscle is tense. Go to the A&E if there's room. Oh god, lol W is the other side of Twitch. Everybody, think back. I don't know, man, I keep dying. That's where I'm at in the game. Wait, what game are we talking about? Am I in the right fucking section? Do you know what I mean? In Skyrim, is it Augur's nephew? Roger that. Right, let's get on with it anyway. I need to go to a party, boys and girls. This is a hyper-blind playthrough. What do you mean, where you got to get the glove? I'm honestly confused there, August, about where this glove is. Right, let's just fucking open it and get started. Jamie, thank you for the resub. Thank you for the 18 months. Can I have a marble later if I'm not here? Do you know what, Mikey B? No, you fucking cannot. How about that? Unfortunately, Mikey B, we have to do it that way because I'd have a great big list of reserved marbles to try and remember by the end. Sadly, Mikey B. You can have a square one if you like. Are you talking... I'm going to sound stupid here, August and Mexican, but are you talking about Skyrim? Cardi, welcome to the stream as well.
Hello, Nicholas Lyndhurst here, back again in this shithole as I apparently have nothing better to do. Get on with you.
Do you know what I mean? You might be better asking somebody else, August, but I appreciate you stopping by. I honestly don't know what you're talking about. Right. Do you fancy going to a party? Is there anything I need to do before we get started? Have I got any... I'm sure I've got some dragon bones and stuff. Cardi, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the bits. Jamie, thank you for the sub. And everybody else, I would say, how are you? I don't think one does finish this game, but no. Right.
Get the glove. Is August O.J. Simpson?
Sorry, man, I didn't mean to be all crazy. No, it's all good, it's all good. Yeah, there's, like I say, though, there's probably somebody... This is a totally blind playthrough where I'm not allowed to accept any help or hints or tips or anything from chat. So I know absolutely shit all about this game. Nothing to sell, we're all good.
Hyper Cheese playthrough.
I forgot about Hyperscape. Oh, you're going to the Thalmor party as well, Mexican. I see what you mean. Sorry, I thought it was referring to August. Yeah, I honestly have absolutely no idea. We aren't stealth though, we're sword and board. I decided to not go what everybody apparently says is the default cookie cutter stealth archer. That's a fine, as you can see from Bird Laws, you know what I mean? Mindrate, thank you for the bits. Jamie, thank you for the bits. Cardi, thank you for the bits. Let's go. I think I need to go to Solitude first, but I need some breakfast. Eric, you're picking breakfast, seeing as it's your birthday.
Fate is the name. I keep the inn.
Good morning, Fader. Can I... No, I don't want to rent a room. I'd like to look what you've got for sale.
Take a look.
As you'll see, there is no sword, but fuck, we're bored. Eric! You can see what there is for sale. Just down here there is wine. That's all there is that you can't see.
I was washing the car with my son yesterday. Come to think of it, I really should have used a sponge.
Fucking Santa. Santa, thank you for the bits as well. Eric, what would you like for breakfast, seeing it is your wedding anniversary? You'd like ale and bread, you can have it. I'm just going to say it's super fun. Roger that, roger that. Thank you, Fader.
All right, then.
Eric, talk to me. Let's get farty. It's also Mikey B's birthday as well. Happy birthday, Mikey B. Eric, you can have an ale. What did you say? Ale and bread. Was this a sweatshop? You are tripping. Is the party you're going to in real life? It is not. It is in the game. It's a diplomatic meeting with wine, I think, in game. Because I need to find out why the elves are trying to resurrect the dragons. It's also Stubbler's birthday. That's a lie. Oh god, it's going to be one of them streams, isn't it?
Happy birthday, Egg, you beautiful bastard.
Did you all know, by the way, for fact fans? It's Cardi's birthday today.
That best have had just enough egg in it to get me over the line. Thanks.
We've got Keck W and Lul W. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, we now get to experience what the other side of Twitch is like. Trim, welcome to the stream as well, you big nerd. I hope everybody enjoyed the best of. I'll post it again at the end. Right, let's get on with it. Good morning. I say good morning, Didgeridoo. What time is this? Why have I got up at 1:30 AM? Hang on a minute. I think I need some sleep. I didn't sleep at the end of yesterday, did I? Yeah, there was a lot of Eric in it, but it was good Eric, right? As if there's a bad Eric. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been to the other side of Twitch is the side of Twitch that spams the chat. That we all call. Well, we've been known to refer to as the other side of Twitch, where it's all fucking Keck W and Omega Lul and Pepe and all that. Makes us. I think the more we talk about it, though, the more we get grey hairs. New best of. There is Cardi. There is. I dropped it at a bit of a terrible time, but it's there. I'll link it at the end of the stream. Yeah, that's the one, Trim. That's the one. They're the ones.
You don't cross
Don't rate Vanius.
He's in charge around here.
Listen, Vanius, I've had a bit of a fucking weird morning. Nice lipstick, by the way, but you just set off in there and stop bothering me. Good morning, Didgeridoo. See, you've parked yourself in the middle of the road, whereas to cause the most disturbance possible. You haven't got hair. Oh, yeah. No, I mean, the other place where hair grows. I need to look into blacksmithing as well, don't I? I think it was. I had some things get cancelled this morning, so I thought, you know what, I'm going to sit down and I'm going to finish it. So I put the final finishing touches on it. Most of it, of course, was watching Eric clips, because there was 2,430 Eric clips. Now, he may think, ooh, maybe I clipped too much, or he may not. But press 1 to make sure that Eric keeps pressing that clip button 700 times a month. Let's just see. It's a 1 from me. It's my cousin's birthday for real. She's 26, but still kid cousin in my mind. I'll keep clipping, and so you should. I guess everybody's going to go quiet now because they're off watching the best of, which is fair. No worries, Birdlaw. Right, let's nip back to Solitude, and let's go and speak to who we need to speak to. I may have to get, like... I don't know whether I should go straight to this party or whether I should do something to warm up, but if I don't, Mikey B will accuse me of wasting time. I'm getting distracted, and I'll get accused of squirreling as well, you know what I mean? Mikey B's already watched it, because he's on point, you see? No mods Mexican. None at all. Whenever I play something on stream, I always play it as default as possible. If you know what I mean. The developer's vision. Eric's watched it twice. And 3 times, because 90% of it was you, right? I'm at work right now, it fucking sucks. You and I think 90% of the chat as well, August, I'm sure. No.
Squirrel?
You said that, not me. I'm not getting distracted. Bye, Beat. Welcome to the stream. It's because he's the default setting himself. Yeah. Mr. Missionary, right, Bye, I'm off all week. Thought I could smell something. That don't make any sense. Right, I'm in solitude. Let me read what the quest says. It seems that things are worse than even Delphine thought. Dragons aren't just coming back to life, but being resurrected by other dragons. Delphine suspects that Thalmor might be bringing dragons back for some sinister purpose. She's going to help me infiltrate the Thalmor ambassador's manor and find out what they know about the dragons. I should meet with her contact Malborn in the Winking Skeever. That I will. Right, I'm just going to go meet the contact, aren't I? Then I think I hope I have to go get a suit fitted and stuff so I can go to this party. Hello, Corpulus. I'm not here to buy all of your C word, and I also don't need a room today. I'm just going to casually walk over here and speak with this guy. Bye, Beat. Are you well this afternoon? Well, you've insulted me already, so I'm assuming you are on top form.
Need something?
Hello, Malborn.
Been a good week, my boy. Loud customers mean
Exponential growth. Wait, I didn't think you could see it from here. I thought the camera was high enough.
Good morning.
Good morning, Malborn.
Need something?
Yes, our mutual friend sent me.
Really? You're who she picked?
Keep your mouth down.
I hope she knows what she's doing. Here's the deal. I can smuggle some equipment into the embassy for you.
Right.
Don't plan on bringing anything else in with you.
Keep your...
The Thalmor takes security very seriously.
Keep your voice down,
Give me
dickhead.
what you can't live without, and I'll make sure to get it into the embassy. The rest is up to you.
Right. Are we ready to do this? I would recommend one mod called the patch or the fix that just fixes known bugs. Yes. Yeah, but a lot of people have mentioned that as well, but like I say, we're playing it as raw as possible like we do with every other game. So if we encounter the bugs, we'll see the bugs. Well, which Eddie is that? See also Yawning Draugr. Wait, what? Winking Skeever is a euphemism for anus, right? And I'm not alone in this. The Winking Skeever. I like the Yawning Draugr as well. Sorry, sir, what kind of thing should I bring?
You're asking me? She promised that she was sending someone who knew what they were doing. If you actually want to get out alive, I'd bring whatever you need to move quietly and kill quickly.
I just wear axes. Like, what am I supposed to... Do I just go now? I thought Winking Skeever was not the anus, but the other lady hole. Brilliant. All Slops clips in the best of, yeah, I did the thing. Narrator, he did not do the thing. What about tags like narrating as well? Right, sir, Slops, welcome to the stream. I'm ready. I'll just take everything. I'll just go with my bare hands.
You're asking me?
I didn't
if
press
you
that.
actually want to get out alive, I'd bring whatever you need to move quietly.
Malborn.
And kill quickly. You ready yet?
Yes.
I need to get back before I missed. Remember, you won't have anything except what I smuggle in for you.
I know. I'm ready. Right, here's what I'm gonna need.
Okay, I'll get this inside the embassy for you. I've got to go. I'll find you at the party. Don't worry.
What do I take with me? I guess my sword and my shield, right? But I'm not going to kill quietly with a sword and a shield. But I guess I have to take my weapons regardless. But I'm not going to be killing anybody that's not just Definitely take my amulet. Yeah, give him that. We'll take that. And then I want to take... Fuck it, I'll take my shield. Do I take all my armour as well? A butter knife and some manners. Thought a winking skeever was just how cats get your attention, but the Urban Dictionary agrees with Eric. How cats get your attention, Jesus. I can sell that Falmer shield, don't I? I don't need it. Right, weapons. What do I take?
The winking skeever. When you tickle one's butthole with a winking motion of your eyelash, while giving them a reach around.
I don't think it's that. Take my bow as well and take 400 arrows. Oh God, I've given him everything. Do I take any clothes? Well, giving them a reach. It is a bit extra, right? It's just for fun, though, you know what I mean? Right, that's what I'm going to give you. Sir, that's everything. Okay, so he's going to smuggle that into the party now, right? Scotty, thank you for the bits. Right. I've just given him... If that guy's not to be trusted, I've just given him all the best gear I've found in this playthrough so far, and he's wandered out of the fucking inn with it. God damn it. I have to say this is the hardest thing not to backseat yet, but Fistful, welcome to the stream, and I respect your efforts not to do so, more than you know. Good morning, Fistful. What is that? Foreplay for a rusty trombone. Oh, Jesus. Urban Dictionary.
Seems
morning,
there's
Diamo.
always more to be done.
Well, that's my fucking boss, isn't it, from
We're the only people around who aren't coming
from
to
Bard's
visit.
College. All the Bard's College are here.
What do you need, my friend?
Nothing, madam. You're fine. I'm on a diplomatic mission.
Divine
I can't
smile
speak
on
right
your
now.
friend.
Shut up, Santa. You see him? Not Santa in this chat. Well, you can shut up as well, but just everybody shut up just to be safe. It's not fun, mind. Baby, it's not fun. Okay, so now I have given him the necessary stuff. I need to now meet Delphine out by the stables, and she might give me my... That guy just banged his head on that sign. She might give me my suit. I just woke up and it is, in fact, still morning. It's 11 a.m. Yeah, it is because of the 30-minute times. Do you know what? Do you know you meet some people and you get to know, like, the full extent of their personality and their hopes and their wishes and their desires? But there's sometimes a fact that's so interesting that it overshadows everything in your mind subconsciously. Now, from now on, Fistful, the most I know about Fistful is that she's 30 minutes out from the rest of us. That's the most mind-blowing thing I've discovered about anybody in 2020. You don't find foreplay fun? No, baby, I don't find a rusty trombone fun. I wouldn't look it up. Right, let's go meet Fistful. Good morning. Let's go meet Delphine by the stables. I think she's going to take all my gear off me because I currently have no weapons. Wait, why did you wait so long? I was incredibly busy with a weird work schedule at the time, so I put it off. And then once I started streaming a few years later, I thought I'm going to save Skyrim and play it on stream, and now here we are. So everybody gets to watch somebody that's completely unfamiliar with the game play the game, right? I was in prison. We played it right. Hello, Delphine. Wait, I've never been here before. Look at this little village. Next base in 7 days. We've got to build this and then defend it. Delphine, I'm here.
Have you given Malborn the gear you want to smuggle into the embassy?
Yes.
Good. I have your invitation to the party. But the only way you're going to get past the guards is if they really believe you're an invited guest. Which means you need to look the part and not be armed to the teeth. Here, put this on. When you're ready, I'll keep the rest of your gear safe until you get back. You'll only have what Malborn smuggled in for you, plus whatever you can pick up inside.
Roger that. Thank you, Delphine. Right, I've got an item now called party clothes, I believe. Party boots, party clothes. Do you think I remove the helmet, or do we keep it on? You're still in prison for being unclothed in public. Unclothed. I think I've got to take the hat off, right? Or have I got a hat as well? I don't have a party hat. I need to take the arrows, equip the arrows as well, don't I? Yes, yes, prisoner. Would you invite... Oh, I've got the gloves on too. God damn it, this is difficult. Right, weapons, apparel.
You probably want someone else. I'm just the stable boy.
Would you invite this guy into your party? Do you know what I mean? If you was a Thalmor and he was about to reveal some sensitive information, would you invite this guy into your party? Why did you play this game? Why did you ever play Pathfinder? I didn't. Mexican. Why would you not invite him in? No, I didn't.
Yes, that will have
Mexican.
to do.
No.
You should pass for a real guest, at least until you open your mouth. Ready to board the carriage to the embassy?
I am, madam. Keep the rest of my things safe. I'll be back for him.
Don't worry, it will all be waiting for you when you get back. Just make sure you get back out of there alive with the information we need. Good luck.
Oh, prisoner. Whoa, fast travel. Creepiest use of that emote yet. She means bodies, right? Oh god, where am I now?
Fellow latecomer to Ellenwood's little soiree.
Hello, sir.
By carriage, no less. I salute you, sir.
Oh, I'm part of the...
Lateness is due more to getting lost on the way up this god's-forsaken mountain than any desire to actually arrive late.
Where are we? This guy's full of himself. So this is the Thalmor Embassy. Is that Northwatch Keep? It is.
To arrive early, often the day before the party, so as not to miss out on any of the drinking.
This guy loves the sound of his own voice. Razalan.
Please. There's not enough drinking in the world today, wouldn't you agree?
True that. Right, I'm going to make my way in. Shout out to the too cool to play Skyrim hipster gang.
Welcome to the Thalmor Embassy. Your invitation, please.
Oh, sorry, sir. Yes, here you go.
Thank you, sir. Go right in.
Thank you.
Now then, here's my invitation. I don't have a poison dagger strapped to my thigh, etc.
Press 1 if he doesn't get in. Press 2 if he does.
I'm just doing my duty, sir. Everything's in order.
Oh shit, he got in. God damn it. Hello,
Yes,
guards.
yes. Now, to find myself a drink.
The Thalmor Embassy welcomes you.
Male or female? Shout out to the too cool to play Skyrim hipster gang. I've started it about 4 times. I mean, I was part of that group until I committed. Waiting to go on holiday somewhere, I was going to play the hell out of it on the Switch, but then the world ended. It would be a good game to play the hell out of.
Welcome.
Hello,
I
ma'am.
don't believe we've met. I am Elenwen, the Thalmor ambassador to Skyrim. And you are?
My name's... My name's Prisoner, ma'am. I'm pleased to meet you.
Ah, yes. I remember your name from the guest list. Please, tell me more about yourself. What brings you to this... to Skyrim? What is it, Malborn?
It's just that we've run out of the Alto wine. Do I have your permission to uncork the...
Of course. I've told you before not to bother me with such trifles.
Yes, Madam Ambassador.
My apologies.
You're more than
We'll have
welcome.
to get better acquainted later. Please, enjoy yourself.
I look forward to it, Ellenwood. Thank you. Jesus, Malborn, that wasn't very subtle.
What can I get for you? You made it in. Good.
Shut up.
As soon as you distract the guards, I'll open this door and we can get you on your way. Let's hope we both live through this day.
Right, just give me a drink.
Here you go, sir. The finest Colovian brandy.
All right,
Is
tone it
there
down.
anything else I can get for you?
Yeah, I'm just gonna go speak to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Do we get ourselves acquainted with the people at the party before we go balls deep? I started this game, but some alpha male came in my stream and called me a simp cook, and my entire personality changed. You know when you know alpha males when you see them because they're on the internet.
Better myself. It's been some time since I've had any news from
What's up, Razalan? How's it going?
What have you heard?
Acquaint the fuck out of them.
Well, I did see
You know what, I'm gonna, Dan. I'm gonna. Welcome to the stream and thank you for the bits. Who do I acquaint myself with first? This guy's telling his fucking life story. Hello, Liddle. Wait, I know her from the Bard's College. Alright, sorry, carry on with your work. I didn't recognise you at first. Hello, maid.
I hope
Is
you're
my
enjoying
stuff
yourself, sir.
to your needs?
I am. May I have a drink?
I'm sorry, but I think you've had enough for the moment.
I'm stone cold sober. I always look like this. Fucking hell. Thank you, ma'am.
Good day.
Very much so, and thank you for asking.
Do you think this guy's important?
Splendid. Call if you have need of me.
Gwynblade failed streamer, someone told me that.
It is not eyes that reveal another's true nature. It is the heart.
Do you visit the embassy often, Madam Jarl? Who's this the Jarl of? What city?
There are words spoken and words unspoken. Beware these, Thalmor, for they are adept in both languages. For this reason, I avoid them when I can.
Me too. Are you having a good time, despite that?
Fair faces and fine food are well and good, but honesty is rarely so pleasing.
These stormcloaks are nothing more than an armed mob.
$3 bill Jarl. Don't, yeah, that's true, actually, Fistful, you're right. Thank you, ma'am.
May wisdom light your path.
It never does.
Well,
Sir?
I did see
It's a necessary part of my job to mix with the upper classes of Skyrim, such as they are.
That sounds horrible. What brings you to this party, sir?
There are those in the Empire who would wish to evade their obligations to help root out the Talos heresy. Fortunately, those most opposed to the Emperor's wise policy have now branded themselves traitors as well as heretics. I am here to remind the ruling classes of Skyrim that their loyalty to the Emperor requires cooperation with the Thalmor.
Right. I'm sorry I asked on Dolomar. I hope you enjoy your drink.
Mm-hmm.
Shameful that the Dark Elves
I don't want to speak to that guy. He seems all about chitty chatter. Ellenwyn,
I'm so glad you could attend today.
you're more than welcome. Do you host these things very often?
Quite often, yes. The only thing I enjoy more than luxury is sharing that luxury with those who can appreciate it. But I also enjoy learning the latest gossip and hearing the most intriguing rumors.
Do the rich have anything to do other than just pat themselves on the back? There's no way back when somebody has explained how they're right and you're a 24/7 sad clown. I mean, genuinely, can anybody here say they aren't a 24/7 sad clown? Genuinely. Isn't that sort of our USP around here? Sorry, ma'am, I see you've spared no expense. It's a beautiful party.
Of course not. One does not gather the most important men and women of Skyrim and then serve them cheap ale and stale bread. This is only a taste of the benefits that accrue to those that align themselves with Thalmor interests.
Do you know what? She's talking me around. What does your position as an ambassador even involve? Just this?
One of my main duties is to foster a better understanding between the Aldmeri Dominion and the people of Skyrim. I also oversee the activities of the Thalmor Justiciars throughout Skyrim, although this has been most unfortunately disrupted by the
Wait,
war.
what's a justiciar? I've never quite understood what a justiciar... I thought that was justicar. Have I been reading that word wrong my entire life? Sorry, ma'am, I've never quite understood what a justiciar is. What do they do?
The Thalmor Justiciars are so often misunderstood.
What do
Our
they do?
primary goal is to preserve the peace between the Empire and the Aldmeri Dominion. The worship of the false god Talos contributed to the unfortunate friction that led to the Great War. Following the Great War, the White Gold Concordat set out
She's
the
a shit
terms
pie. I
for
agree with
peaceful
Slops, actually.
coexistence between the two powers. The Empire and
Madam!
the Dominion agreed that the worship of Talos was a relic of the past and must be eliminated in the interests of peace. But I'm sure you didn't come here for a lecture on high politics.
No, I didn't, Ellenwyn, but thank you for offering it regardless.
Do enjoy yourself.
I will. Is the old... Right, a fistful. Is the Old Mary Dominion the place where the elves are from? Yes or no? I like long walks on the beach, a good movie, and killing people. Oh, yeah, she sounded like she was telling us her likes. The Doomhaus Discord seems to be for that
I
vibe.
can't remember the last time it was this cold.
Semi-skimmed
and
milk
this
and
long.
everything. I answer no questions. Damn. Does anybody else know the answer to that then?
I'm
Yes,
not sure
no.
that it's
Is
me,
the Old
but
Mary
it
Dominion?
seems like every
She's
blacksmith
boring
in
anyway. This guy,
Skyrim is out
Erica,
to
he's
prove that
full of
the
beans.
equal
He's
of
willing to
ale
talk to
and
anybody.
grain
Shall we get
age.
started
Not
though?
really a fair comparison.
You ever go to a party and you end up in a one-on-one chat with someone? It seems rude to walk off, but it's just ruining your night. That's everyone at this party, including me. Malbon.
Yes, what do you need?
Fuck it, I'm ready. What do I do?
Of course. Let me see if we have another bottle of that. I'll be waiting by the door for everyone to be distracted.
Right. What do I distract him with, though? How do I distract him, Matt? How am I going to distract everybody? Create a distraction and get away from the... How do I... Right, wait. I'm going to have to think of something here. I'm going to say get your willy out. Take off all your clothes.
With the soldiers all fighting
But I
for the
look
war,
beautiful.
Nobody to hunt down the bandits. Travel has become dangerous of late.
The degeneracy of the
know
Empire
just what
is
you
on
mean.
display here in this
Heard
room.
anything interesting
Fucking love it.
lately?
Maven Blackbriar.
I don't recall seeing you at one of these before.
Squirrel?
And I know everyone who's anyone in Skyrim.
What brings you to this party, Maven?
To maintain relationships. By the way, I don't know who you are, but unless you want me to blow your cover, I'd advise that you avoid me for the rest of the party.
Don't blow my cover. Deal.
None of these
I'm
people
not
cares a
sure
whit
that
about
it's
the
new,
religious
but
aspect.
How does she know who I am? I guess we was there at the same tailor shop at the same time. I could twerk on the ground. Mind right, thank you for the bits, Erica.
The man who knows how to make money, war can be a most profitable venture.
How is any Smith going to compete with that?
Sir, you sound like quite the businessman.
But not every Nord is obsessed with strength, honor, and skill at arms.
I know I am.
A rare few are born with a gift for making money. My investments are my strength, and my wealth is my weapon. As for honor, well, there are some luxuries even I can't afford.
Sorry I asked.
Very well then. There's a likely-looking filly, even if she is an elf. You there, servant girl. What's your name, dear?
Ah, Rayler, sir. Do you need a drink? Something to eat?
No, that's not what I'm interested in right now. I just wanted to get a better look at you. I like what I see, my dear. And believe me, I don't say that to everyone. I'm very discriminating when it comes to the female form.
Ah, thank you, sir. Was there anything else I could do for you?
Oh, not at the moment. Maybe later.
Oh, press 1 to kill Erica at some point during this playthrough. Start hitting him for disrespecting the lady. Just more for being just a general wanker, I think. Scribby's welcome to the stream. How do I start a distraction? Good morning, Scribby's. How's it going? Malbon.
Yes? What do you need?
What do I do? How do I start a distraction? I mean, I could... Oh, I tried to use my shout, but they've removed all my combat abilities. Press 1 to try taking all my clothes off. Press 2 to think of something else. Let me just see, do you know what I mean?
Is the food and drink to your liking?
Everything is
Just my
splendid.
trousers and
Thank
pants.
you.
Excellent. I'll leave you to it then.
I mean, I'm enjoying the victuals.
Greywater in Windhelm is little better than a slum.
Yeah.
Shameful that the Dark Elves are made to live there.
Oh, I don't know how to... Right, the only way I can think of causing a non-violent distraction right now is to completely get naked, so that's what I'm going to do.
I've heard those mages up in Winterhold have been trying to figure out...
It's
how
only
the
a matter of
dragons
time
are
before
in
your whole
Skyrim.
rotten empire
They seem
collapses
to
of
think
its
it's at
own
least
decay.
a dozen.
No
I'm
offense.
sure they're exaggerating.
The hospitality of the
They're
Thalmor
probably
Embassy
trying to
is
scare
at
us
your
into giving them
service.
more money and influence so they can save us from the dragon's threat.
It's
I'm
only
so
a matter
glad
of
you
time
could
before
attend
your
today.
whole rotten empire collapses of its own decay. No offense.
Okay. Got a little bit of the kinky in him. Thandia, welcome to the stream. I'm trying to cause a distraction and I can't work out why. I could try and break into there.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm on duty.
Roger. Thandia, are you well? Scribbies, are you well? Good morning. Put a lampshade on your head, then everyone fall in the pool with their clothes on. No, you've got to kick plastic garden furniture in the pool, Eric. That's how you get a party started, apparently. So it's that kind of party. Well, I hoped it was, but they don't seem that fussed. Is there anybody I haven't spoken to yet? Maybe there's someone I can speak to really kick up a fuss. Unless I just take myself a wheat roll. Have a bit of brandy as well. Oh, you cannot eat quest items. How do I... Can I give this to someone, maybe? You're trying to... Don't read what, sorry? Jarl.
There are words spoken and words unspoken. Beware these Thalmor, for they are adept in both languages.
Give it time the flutist has a bag of PCP. I can't give this to anyone.
Light your path.
Right, how do I cause a distraction, though? Because I'm assuming I need to blip away with Malborn. No, it's alright, he's not played this quest before, Fistful. I don't think so, anyway. But I appreciate it. I'll stretch as well, baby. Don't feel like there's been a stretch reminder for a while. Hey, I'll tell you what I am going to do. Just half-inch that ready for later. Right, I am out of ideas. Is there a way I can get somebody to kick off?
By the way, have you heard any interesting rumors lately?
I'm not sure that it's news, but lately it seems that every black...
I can't find anybody to speak to.
Equal of your
Does it say anything? It just says create a distraction.
I mean, it's not really a fair comparison, if you ask.
Have I not met the guy on the bench before, Thandia? You don't know how to finish this quest, right?
At least Ulfric's men
Help
are willing
yourself
to
to
fight
more
for their
wine.
principles.
Somebody on the bench... Oh no, that's just Erica again. That's how to give him stretch reminders. What, by saying don't read this?
You see that serving girl? I hear elf women are insatiable.
Do you know what, Erica? Maybe I can go speak to her. See if she's interested. How about that?
Really? Yes, maybe that would be just the thing. She seemed to be playing hard to get when I spoke to her earlier. Go on. See what she says. Now you've gone and gotten my hopes up again.
Right, okay. Maybe I've got a quest item that's like poison. Maybe I can go give the girl the... Do you know what I mean? Oh, I see what you mean, baby. I've never done this quest, but I'm thinking you got to break into something. I have scribbies. I've got to cause a distraction and then go and break in round the back. Breeless.
I hope you're enjoying yourself, sir.
That fucking creep over there asked me to speak to you.
Oh, Erica, right?
Yeah.
He was talking to me earlier. I could
know.
tell what he was after. I hate working these parties. Some of the
bet.
guests are nice, but there's always a few like Erica. Please tell him to leave me alone, politely. I'm sure you'll have better luck getting through to him than I would.
Okay.
Yeah,
Alright. Did she just drop all the... She just dropped all the goods. Right, if I speak to him now... The thing is this not just going to put her in the firing line? Because he's going to get all pissed off, innit? And go storming after her. Erica, sir.
Have you talked to Brayless yet? I'm not a patient man, you know.
Sir, she said she can sneak up to her quarters right now. What? Poor Erica. I know, right? In fact, fuck Eric. Not Erica. Fuck Erica. Wait. If I tell him that he can sneak... No, that she's going to sneak up to her quarters, he'll just leave and he might open a door. I don't want to put her in the firing line, though, because he seems a fucking weirdo. I want to try it. Erica, she said she's going to sneak up to her hindquarters. Not hindquarters, fuck off, Gwynplaine. Sneak up to her quarters right now.
I knew it. No woman yet born has been able to resist my charms for long. Thank you, my friend. I owe you one.
Right. I'm sorry, sir, but you must have misunderstood. I'm not permitted to leave the party.
Oh, I don't think so. I think I understand perfectly. Don't worry, my dear. I will make any necessary excuses to your employer.
No, I'm sorry, but I can't go anywhere with you. I won't. Please, I must get back to my duties.
Don't you dare walk away from me, you slut! Do you know who I am?
Please, sir, leave me alone.
Now you're going to be sorry you crossed me. Elenwen, this servant girl has been throwing herself at me in a most disgusting manner.
Oh, what have we done?
Is that so, Erica? And you with such delicate sensibilities. It must have been most upsetting.
I I demand that you have this wench removed from my presence at once.
Let's go.
Well,
Let's go.
Whatever the
Before
truth
That
anyone
don't
notices
feel
us.
right,
sure a few
Malborn.
words with
That
Master
don't feel good.
Doomhaus will have a salutary effect. Take her downstairs.
Yes, Madam Ambassador.
Mr. Zellenwyn, it's not true. I did nothing. Sir, you must tell her. You don't know what they'll do to me.
So far, so good.
Please.
Let's
No.
hope nobody saw us slip out. We need to pass through the kitchen. Your gear is hidden in the larder. Just stay close and let me do any talking. Got it? Follow me.
Well, I'm glad.
Oh, I don't feel good about that, you absolute pig. She's lost her job and now her kids will stay. Press 1 to try as hard as we can to rescue that girl.
Strange smells in my kitchen.
A guest feeling ill. Leave the poor wretch be.
A guest? In the kitchens? You know this is against the rules.
Rules, is it, Savani? I didn't realize that eating moon sugar was permitted.
Nicholas Lyndhurst
Perhaps I
here
should ask
again,
the ambassador.
just to say that this month's best of was top titties.
Your gear is in that chest.
Guardy, welcome
Lock the door
back.
Behind you. Don't screw this up.
Sorry, madam, I needed
If someone
that.
misses me at the party, we're both dead.
Right, I'll get my gear. This is ridiculous, Malborn, for crying out loud. Right, I've got my gubs. Can I wear
You
it
need to
now?
lock the door behind you, or the patrols might notice something's wrong.
Roger that. Cardi, thank you for the bits. I'm glad you liked it.
Let me do the talking.
Roger. Let's go.
I need to lock the door behind you, or the patrols. Good
Did
luck.
you see those robes
You're on your
marching
own
this
now.
morning?
Do it.
Who are they with?
What do I
Those
do?
Emissaries treaty enforcers?
Do I stealth?
No, they're high mages, just in from Alinor. I guess herself is.
No, I know, right? I just got a hell of a lot. I guess I can try and sneak.
Ah, good. I've been wondering how we were supposed to defend this place from a... If a dragon does show up, maybe we'll get lucky, and it will eat the mages first. Might give us enough time to kill it. Ha! I'd like to see those...
It's alright, Fistful, it's good, it's good.
Taken down a notch. Always looking down
I mean, I didn't know there was multiple ways of doing it, but I could have. You can sort of assume, right?
Well, we better get back to our rounds.
Oh shit! I'm not going to be able to stealth kill these guys because I'm fucking sword and board. Do you think I wear my gear and just go on an almighty chopping spree? Fuck. What did I bring? Brought the shouts thing, didn't I? Weapons I brought. Did I not bring my shield? Oh, I did. Oh, fuck. Good. Weapons I brought that. Have I got all this keybound? No, I haven't, have I? Fuck. Or have I? Fuck all my key bindings. Do you think I can get a stealth kill like this? I don't know why I'm in third person, I'm feeling it. I've got to get information from the back of here somewhere. But I don't know where the guards are. They said they're on the rounds, but I can't hear anything. There's no information in here, right? What is that even by me? Is that a turkey? Right, there's a guard right there. Oh, this is not the way. Where's the other guard? Is he behind the bar still? Oh, he's gone upstairs. What the hell? Okay. This doesn't feel right. But obviously you can't reload saves, right? So balls deep. Am I still in combat? Yes, I am. I might just have to kill my way through this. I mean, I'm in and I've got through the bulk of security, but nothing's fucking keybound because this game has undone all my fucking bindings. Map shields, Skyforge War Axe. It's a slaughter pie. Fuck. Let's take the potions. I mean, I could get dressed up in this armour. It undid my hotkeys when it took the gear away, Fistful. Whenever I drop something or it no longer appears in my inventory, I'm going to wear this armour. Don't need the War Axe, do I? As in my, yeah, my hotkeys on... Do I wear this? I'm dressed like the enemy now. Damn it. Okay, now I can't fucking scroll because it scrolls chat. Armor smart, more defense. Big true. That is a... So if I can try and isolate them to fight them one at a time, it might be the only way. All according to plan, he figured me out. Where's Malborn? I like the idea that he's locked the door behind me because he was worried one of the guards might have found something out, and here I am.
No, I yield! I yield!
I respect your yield, sir. Right, this is far too much noise, obviously. There was a guy in here somewhere as well that was screaming and shouting. I'm sure there was. There's a fix for scrolling chat. Yeah, that's fine. I think I can cope with it. It'll be alright. Their armor's good, but the weapons are shit. I know, right? I mean, their armor's good in relation to me wearing absolutely nothing. I need anything, don't I? I need food, I need healing potions, I need all sorts. I've got nothing. I also need a load of C-word, which I'm scooping up from here. Health potions.
You can't hide from me. There you are.
How has he seen... Do I go upstairs or do I stay downstairs? Yeah, we'll be alright with it, I think, Fistful. Okay, this takes me back out to Skyrim. Is this where I'm meant to go? The hell's that? Have I got an erection? What the fuck? Why is there a... What the hell's that doing there? Okay, this lady's got a lightsaber. Oh god, there's a fucking mage somewhere. Prisoner, get over the wall! Prisoner, get over the wall! Ah. Right, there's probably fucking tons of guards out here, right? I hate these things. There's the mage. Kill the mage. Did he just nearly one-shot me? I'm dead. First chop of the day. Unless I run through this door. Okay, this was a stealth quest and I have done a terrible job of stealth. Are these the only two? Right, I need a healing potion. Big sharpish. Give me a healing potion and then... This one's gonna kill me. Fuck! Wait, I can't use magic, can I? I need to... He's gonna hit me and I'm gonna die, even if I take this potion now. Fuck, I don't even have a... I need magic. Ooh. Do you know what I mean? Jesus. That's the worst save in history. That's the worst save in history. It's an auto-save as I came through the door. It is a tough bunch, right? Here I am trying to be all diplomatic at a party and then... I don't think I did give Malborn my armour, I just gave him my weapons. Probably more bastards up here, right? Right, can I take items, potions, potion of health? I mean, I could eat tons and tons of food. That was a bad scene. I'm just guaranteed dead, right? Yeah. Fuck. See, this is what happens when you play a sword and board character and then get sent. Run, 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 run. I need to keep fucking fleeing, don't I, and ducking and diving until I get my magicka back. Okay, maybe not. I'll just get zapped. No, I didn't. Fistful. I only gave Malborn my weapons. Right. Close the door. Run. Whoever has that lightning spell is OP. It's the fact they can do it through the floor. What the hell was in there? The fact they do it through the floor that's the problem. Oh, I've got stuck in a death loop. I know, it's the difficulty I've got it on, Scribbies. It's brutal. Oh, shit. No way to heal, please. Stop being stuck in a fucking stunlock run. Ah! Did you do a hard save at any point? I did, but we don't reload saves, Fistful. So any situation I get myself in, I am in, basically. We like to live with our bad decisions, you see, otherwise I'd be save scumming. I just have to think of a way of getting out of this. Right, items, potions. I've got nothing to heal with, unless I just eat a load of cheese. Would I be in a great deal of trouble if I ate a load of cheese to get out of it? Don't tell anybody I did that. I've just eaten a fuckload. See nothing wrong with saves. No, I don't either. But I think for the sake of a streamed playthrough, I think a bit of continuity is probably a good thing. Right? Gonna fuck me up. Oh, absolutely shit on me there. I have walked straight into a difficult quest right here. Only when you need to shit later. Yeah, all that cheese might become a bit of a problem. Maybe I can just line of sight. Right, that guy... Don't know what that is, but fuck that thing. She's gonna wear your skin like a raincoat.
I'll see you burn.
Who are you?
At your best.
Fuck me, I chopped that guy. Right, I've earned myself a little bit of a gap. So if I quick save now, I should be safe. She's here. Holy, oh god, it's that guy. Okay, so I'm gonna have to fight somebody that can one-shot me. Maybe it's time to use Berserker Rage. Perks of being an orc, right? And then go to Shout, go to Unrelenting Force. Save here. Stun the guy. Take that carrot. Oh, I've got. Oh, the interrogation chamber key. Surely this is the way to go let that girl out from downstairs. Fear, lingering poison. Yes, ring of destruction. Robes are worth a fucking weight in gold. Stubbler eating cheese. I know, right? I'll take the punishment. Because I'm gonna get fucking 20-fold back. I have no idea how often I see the Boys trailer, and I only know one thing. I will never watch that, especially not with German dubbing. Holy moly, is that cringy. Yeah, I guess if you don't like the look of it, then he's not going to be talked around. Yeah, I mean... I'm getting... Like, ads on in general are just starting to do my head in a bit. Just everywhere. I appreciate the need for them, and I know that the stuff that I get is only there because of them, and I know all the reasons for it, but I just, like, some podcasts I've just completely stopped listening to, because the ads is just, I can't, do you know what I mean? It puts me off stuff, as opposed to encourages me to buy it. But I guess I'm in the minority there. Right, we're in, anyway. I'm in, I'm safe, I've got full health. Now I need to search for information about the dragon's return, but I've also got an interrogation room key, which might become useful. Okay, so this is obviously a drawing room or an office of some description. This guy doesn't know how sandwiches work, have you noticed? Ads do that to me too, I can imagine, Fistful. Not into the whole Marvel DC stuff. Yes, neither are my cats really, but I'm happy for everybody that is, because they're obviously incredibly rich with cool content at the moment. I'm not going to judge it or them. Everyone beyond Spider-Man does not trigger any interest. Yes. I mean, it's not for everybody, right? And we just might be the people it isn't for. But those that take pride in what they don't like are the ones you've got to watch out for, right? I think it is Scribby's, yeah. It's advertised on Europe. Oh, I've got another interrogation key. Oh! Dragon investigation, current status. Ulfric Stormcloak, and they've got a dossier on Ulfric and... Right, Thalmor. I found all the info. Wait, if I go now to... First Emissary Ellenwood. We anticipate a breakthrough in our efforts to uncover the party or power behind the dragon resurrection phenomenon. So they aren't responsible, but they're looking into it as well. An informant has identified a possible lead who we've brought back to the embassy for a full interrogation. The subject is obstinate, but by all indications is holding back the information we seek. I have authorized intermediate manual uncoiling. I do not expect more will be necessary unless you feel time presses. Every Twitch ad's about it for me. Yeah, definitely. It's directly the opposite of any Marvel stuff. It's actually my favourite show at the moment. It's so good. Is it good? Oh, is it a series? Is it a series? Or I'm with Cats. Bybeats the Snitch. Did she post it in Discord, Tagsley? Welcome to the stream. I know you prefer to be present for the final questioning. I will inform you immediately when the subject is fully receptive. 2 days should tell the tale. In the meantime, if you wish to audit our technique, your expertise is welcome as always. I've placed the prisoner in the cell closest to your office. When an ad comes on, I scroll down and mute until it's over. Yeah. I mean, Twitch still gets paid for that, right? But at least it just feels like it's dirty, isn't it? Not what you're doing, but just having ads just forced on you like that. It doesn't feel good. Not Snitch, just covering my own ass. And you've atted me now. Of course. Oh, season 2 just came out. Right, we've got a dossier on Delphine as well. She's an active capture or kill, high priority emissary level approval. She's a female Breton in her mid-50s. I didn't realise she was that old. She was a high priority target during the First War for both operational and political reasons. She was directly involved in several of the most damaging operations carried out by the Blades within the Dominion. She'd been identified and was slated for the initial purge, but by bad luck was recalled by Cyrodiil just before the outbreak. Why did the Thalmor hate the Blades? During the war she evaded 3 attempts on her life, in one case killing an entire assassination team. I know what that feels like. Since then, we've only indirect evidence of her movements, as she's proven extremely alert to our surveillance. She should be considered very dangerous, and no move against her should be made without overwhelming force to the most careful preparation. She's believed to still be working actively against us within Skyrim, although we've no location. Assumed to be working alone, as no other Blades are known to be active, and she's in the past avoided contact with other fugitives from her own security. One of the reasons she's so far evaded elimination. Her continued existence is an affront to all of us. Any information on her whereabouts or activities should be immediately forwarded to the Third Emissary. So what about fucking Ulfric then? How can you not have a dossier on the Jarl of wherever he lives? I'll handle it like I handle most shows if people still talk about it in 2 or 3 years. Not a bad shout. Harry, welcome to the stream. I've snuck into a party to try and get information. And by sneaking, I mean armed a massive axe and slaughtered everybody. Don't let ads keep you from watching it. It's very well written. There's a reason they're pushing it so hard. Yes. It certainly looks... I mean, I'm with Cats in that it just happens to not be in my area of interest, but it does look good. Right. Okay, everybody's loving it, look. I was hooked after the first 5 minutes. Didn't even know it was one of those adverts. That's how thoroughly I don't watch them. Status, right. So, the Jarl of Windhelm, leader of the Stormcloak Rebellion. Ulfric first came to our attention during the First War against the Empire when he was taken as a prisoner of war during the campaign for the White Gold Tower. Under interrogation, we learned of his potential value. He's the son of the... And he was assigned to as an asset to the interrogator, who is now First Emissary Ellenwood. He was made to believe information obtained during his interrogation was crucial in the capture of the Imperial City. Got big handwriting, these people. And then allowed to escape. After the war, contact was established and he's proven his worth as an asset. No way is Ulfric Stormcloak a Thalmor asset. The so-called Markarth incident was particularly valuable from the point of view of our strategic goals in Skyrim, although it has resulted in Ulfric becoming generally uncooperative to direct contact. Direct contact remains a possibility under extreme circumstances, but in general the asset should be considered dormant. As long as the Civil War proceeds in its current indecisive fashion, we should remain hands-off. So I'm guessing that Ulfric is an asset in the sense that they just wanted the war to rage across the district, and Thalmor did. The incident at Helgen is an example where an exemption has to be made. Obviously, Ulfric's death would have dramatically increased the chance of an Imperial victory and thus harmed our overall position. You see, this is what I... Because the Thalmor were in Skyrim, because Balgruuf or whatever we spoke to at the start was all... No, Roloff. What was his name? Baloth. He said, oh, the fucking Thalmor, and thus harmed our overall position. The coincidental intervention of the dragon at Helgen is still under scrutiny. The obvious conclusion is that whoever is behind the dragons also has an interest in the continuation of the war, but we should not assume therefore their goals align with our own. The Stormcloak victory is also to be avoided, however, so even indirect aid to the Stormcloaks must be carefully managed. The fucking... and this is really interesting. I'm sorry if I'm boring everybody to death, but this is cool. I'm gonna have to have... we're going to have the big boys talk. The boys talk on your next stream. I don't want to ruin it for anyone. Everybody follows Scribbies, by the way. Santa's right. The guy who plays Homelander is from New Zealand. You'd never guess that. He nails the American accent. It turns out a lot of people from outside the US can absolutely nail the US accent, right? Even fooling a lot of people from the native to the region. Dominic West. Idris Elba. Best TV show in existence. Ben Merton, welcome to the stream. Good morning. I ate lots of veggies last night and now I keep passing gas. Now you understand why I hate the Thalmor. I know, right? They're benefiting from the war being on, aren't they? What about Idris Elba? He just nails the American accent, Harry, is what I was saying. Summon, welcome to the stream. The American accents are easy. They just scream wildly about my freedoms. Is that what you do, Summon? I've known you many a year right now, and I don't think I've ever heard you. Cheese! Summon, Ben Merton, are you well? Right, this is the dungeon. Maybe we can free the working girl. The barmaid. Oh god, wait. Right, I'm in. Let's actually maintain stealth this time. Because it was working alright for us. You mumbled best show. Oh, I didn't actually say best show ever, I meant The Wire. I didn't actually say its name, sorry, but I said best show ever and I meant The Wire. Alkarion, welcome to the stream as well. Bah, too true about the US plain accent, but bah. I'm not saying it's plain, I'm saying it's... There must be a certain rhythm to it that makes it easy to mimic. Alkarion, are you well? No, I just cry, I'm the other American accent. For a second I thought you were going to say free the working class. No, well, the free the... Yeah. Basically. Right, how do I kill this lady? Do you think I can get... Oh, man, whatever it is. Do you think I can get her? The fuck did you see me then, dickhead?
And I am your master.
Is he on his own? Lol, one guy. Got him. There are different accents. Mine is a plain Midwest you normally hear in movies. Yes, I'm only just starting to be able to piece together different accents from different places in America. I think doing a British accent is tough. Of course, I don't really practice for work or anything. Birmingham. Idris deserves a special shout because he does a Baltimore accent, which is very unique to that city. Yes. There's two actors in that show that actually have the Baltimore accent. I think it's well, there's a lot of them that do, like Proposition Joe, but the white person Baltimore accent apparently is ugly as fuck. And the people that have it are the guy with the glasses and the grey hair that runs the police department in seasons 3 and 4. It's hard to explain. And the head teacher at the school. They're the two examples that apparently absolutely 100% white person Baltimore accent. And they're almost ineligible from over here. Right, they've got a dossier. Who the hell's Esbern? He's a fugitive, captured only in his highest priority emissary. Background: Esbern was one of the Blade's lawmasters prior to the First War against the Empire. He was not a field agent, but is now believed to have been behind some of the most damaging operations carried out by the Blades during the pre-war years, including the Folanesti incident and the breach of the Blue River prison. His file had remained dormant for many years as an inexcusable error on the part of my predecessor, who was being recalled to Alinor for punishment and re-education, in the erroneous belief that he was unlikely to pose a threat due to his advanced age and lack of field experience. A salutary reminder to all operational levels that no Blades agent should be considered low priority for any reason. All are to be found and justice exacted upon them. As we're still in the dark as to the cause and meaning of the return of the dragons, I've made capturing Esbern our top priority, as he's known to be one of the experts in the dragon lore of the Blades. Regrettably, we've yet to match their expertise to the subject of dragons, which was derived from the Akaviri origins and is still far superior to our own. The archives of Cloud River Temple, remember that name, which is believed to have been the primary repository for oldest Blades lore, were largely destroyed during the siege, and although great effort has been made to reconstruct what was lost, it now appears most of the records related to dragons were either removed or destroyed prior to the attack. Thus, Esbern remains our best opportunity to learn how and why the dragons have returned. It cannot be ruled out the Blades themselves are somehow connected to the dragons. I'm getting into this now. We've recently obtained solid info, however, that Esbern is still alive and hiding somewhere in Riften. Next job, surely. Interrogation of a possible eyewitness is ongoing. We must proceed carefully to avoid Esbern becoming alerted to his danger. If he's indeed in Riften, he must not be given an opportunity to flee. We'll give him one. The Bostonian accent is so hard to understand sometimes. Had a friend that spoke it and she was hard to follow. Sometimes you get Chrisman. Chrisman's a big friend of the channel. Sometimes he'll just drop into it a little bit and you can tell from a mile away. Estelle, welcome to the stream. Good morning to the 10 people who matter.
And we have your accomplice. Surrender immediately, or you both die.
Never mind.
Silence.
I'm dead already.
Malborn, no!
Slowly.
No, I can save him. Malborn, I'm coming. 1 second if I've missed chat, boys and girls. If you fucking killed Malborn. They're doing it now, they're killing him. I can't get round. That way. Fucking... I'm coming, Malborn. Wait, where am I going? I need to get round to him. Sorry, Estelle, are you well today? I'm a slight bit distracted all of a sudden. I've gone back the way I came. Newfoundland is the same depending on what town you're in. The accent and common language can be both drastically different. The kid from Where the Millers is the same as the kid from Banders. Wait, what? Can defeat dragons but not leap a banister. They've killed him. They've killed Malborn because I couldn't fucking find my way up there early enough. Who are the 10? There's a bit of an issue that's going on at the moment in Discord where there's one guy that's acting rather erratically. And he starts making new accounts just to attack people. But I'm reticent all of a sudden to be too judgmental. As much as we get a lot of sort of self-satisfaction from judging people that have shitty behaviour, I'm kind of concerned. Is it Trim? Fuck off, Thalmor soldiers. It's not Trim. Trim's got his own problems.
You'll need to do better than that.
Fucking other characters blocking. Thalmor reminded me of the Romulans if you had watched Star Trek. I know the comparison. I love the decapitations. They're good, right? There's a geezer who does breakdowns of actors doing accents. It's on YouTube. We've done a couple of them. Dominic West is from Sheffield in the UK, which is spitting distance from here. And he plays in The Wire a Baltimore police officer or homicide detective. Right, I'm in the caves down below. Is it just my job now to get out of here? Escape the Thalmor embassy. I've got the information. We need to go and speak to Esbern. He's from Sheffield in the UK. He plays a police officer from Baltimore, and during part of that, he has to fake an English accent. So he's an English guy pretending to be from Baltimore, trying to do a bad English impression of his own language. Just think of the levels of complexity. I thought the decaps were a mod. Yeah, no, I'm playing one-handed axes, so I think it's given me the... Well, that's something really big and major. I don't know what's running around down there. I think it's a bear, maybe. Oh, it's a troll. Wouldn't that be like me faking a southern? I guess, yeah. But it's still just a weird sort of thought process. It's a frost troll. I had to use all my cooldowns. Your big horse's willy is also big and major. Have I got to fight something else? I'm going to die really badly here. Don't corner yourself, don't corner yourself. I hate trolls, am I right? Stubbs, why are you fighting a hogger? Somebody has to. Oh, shit. Right, at least he doesn't run in here. Fuck me, what's this like Star Wars? Right, fire breath. Good bit of DPS. Mazak, welcome to the stream. Sorry, I've had to do so much fucking fighting today. I've not had a chance to just trot along on the horse. Sincerely hope there's nothing in this game that's more powerful than a fucking troll. Oh, that stun though. I love that pair. Their HP's really scary high. Yeah, fuck being a Dragonborn, I want to be a Trollborn. Oh god, oh god. That's what happens when you invade the Thalmor embassy. I didn't mean to invade it, I came here to be nice. Jesus, that was absolutely shit pushed in. Right, where are you, you big... Hey, Harry, do you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Oh, he's already fucking writing it just as I said it. God damn it, Harry. You got there before I did. This enemy really kind of reminds me of someone. Augur? He just regenerated as well. Great minds think alike, I know, right? And then there's us two. Right, fire breath. Oh god, I'm cornered. If I can get in here, he doesn't like coming down here for some reason. That's bad. Did I save after I equipped fire breath? Trolls are probably the toughest enemies. I don't think dragons are that tough, are they? Stubbs, why? Yeah, Mazak, sorry, welcome to the stream. I'm somewhat distracted in this one. Fucking chopped, baby. I hope you're ready to receive a massive number at the end of this. How did I do so well the first time? I think I'm better with the stun instead of with fire breath, aren't I? Also, stand up might help. Right, I need to get the first chop in. Block. Fucking hell, just two shots me. Well, in all honesty, dragons can be handled pretty easily with a bow and a few shouts. No, 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 no. Right, back to the safety hole. Bet Bybeat's ready to receive a massive number of chops. That's what everybody meant. Be proud of me, I didn't say the K word. I want to kill this. I could just get past it and escape, but I want to make sure it dies. It's that power attack that's the problem. But then for a troll like this, I think all attacks are power attacks, right? Fuck off! No, they got a hit on me. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're chopping. I've saved in a bad spot. Saved down here. Give me a minute. Did he just... It's regenerating health, look. The second he gets out of combat, he regenerates health. I just have to stay in and get lucky, I think. Ow. If I fire his balls off, Dan, I don't think it'll work. Regenerating health is mean. I'll tell you what it looks like, the things in Metro, you know, like the big gorilla things. His health's not going up too fast though. Thing is, Dan, is I need the off level. I've dinged it, I can use that as a heal if I need it. I need my shout as the stun. So when this goes on, I can just... He's going to kill me now because I've messed about too much. Stay in combat, big man. Stun. 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 Ow. Okay, I can no longer shout. I don't know if it's on cooldown, it's just not registering it on the screen. Right, level up. I admire Dan's dedication to discussing the balls of Skyrim, etc., the horse and the trolls. He loves balls, does Didsbury Dan, it turns out. Tell by the look in his eyes. Do I need to... No, I'm not going to bother leveling anything up. I'm just going to use it as the heal. Do you know how long it took me to realise I could level during a fight to heal? I know, right, I had it sort of spoiled for me last. You can't unlearn these things, right?
Don't forget about the ball.
You two just write that word for word. Even the capitals are the same. Nerds. Ugh. I'm always ready for something massive. This is the most tee-hee-hee chat I've ever seen. What the hell is wrong with everybody? I can't get this fucking... This thing sucks. Utilise the block, Stubbler. Utilise the block. Do you know what I mean? And I just got some troll fat and one of my arrows back. Was it worth it? Yes, I think it was. God damn it. Right, get me out to Skyrim. I need a nice view to go on the midstream break because for somehow I've only just got to the midstream break. Would you like a nice snowy view for the break? I need to recover my equipment, don't I? Where do I get my equipment from? Is that a side mission? Talk to Delphi. Yes, I'm going to recover my equipment before anything because I want my gubs back. And no, I'm not going to go and recruit a child. I'm going for a swift midstream break, everybody, if there's anybody left after all that fighting. Enjoy the nice ambient sounds of snow falling on the hills of wherever the fuck I am because I'm not anywhere near Didsbury Dan. And I shall be back in 2 minutes.
Cheap Fanta. How does a Welshman find a sheep in tall grass? Irresistible. More cloudy lemonade today? Original. What is the traditional thing a Welsh bride says at the question, do you want to take this man to be your lawfully wedded husband? Bar. It's not a Tudor rose, or even a rose at all. It's a cinquefoil, as clarified by one of the above Wikipedia links, and it predates the War of the Roses by some 300 years. It's the coat of arms of the Earl of Leicester.
Fucking hell, Trim. We know about that flower now. It is a rose, though. A cinquefoil or something, apparently, is one of the family of roses. Santa, fistful. Didsbury Dan, Trim, thank you for the bits. Also, less schoolyard sniping, right? Took me ages to find that bit of text. Wait, so where's that text from if it's not on Wikipedia? Right, welcome back everybody. Let's get on with retrieving our gear and getting out of here. But first, I had to scroll through all the shit from this morning and last night. That guy, what guy? Mina, welcome back. I was in a pinch, and I am willing to accept all the flaming and anger and murderous threats that are coming towards me. What does this sound like? 3, 2, 1... Mikey B says Pepsi Max. Trim says Diet Coke. They're always carbonated, Fistful. Harry says Dandelion and Burdock. Trim's 6,000%. Estelle says Piss. Taxlack says Cloudy Lemonade. Mazak says 7-Up Sprite. That's too many to mention. Which one are you going for, Mazak? Scotty says Diet Coke. Fistful says it's a Coke. Dan says Passion Fruit Lemonade. Mina says that it's Coke. Wait, what's made everybody suspect it's Coke? Does anybody want to narrow it down? Mazak says, I don't know, a fucking 7-Up, I guess. Scribby says Cloudy Lemonade. The answer was... Mazak, you fucking hero. You knew it was absolutely, definitely a proper fucking version, though. Mazak, you nailed it. I got it. I said piss. I was right. Everybody give Estelle a... What do you call it now? No, not a participation award. What's the thing they give kids so they don't... It is a lemon drink, technically. Is it a participation award? I can't remember. Mazak, though, nailed it. GG, Mazak. Stubbler getting that Twitch money and buying the branded stuff. I had no choice today. I ran out and I had to go out of the house. Eric?
Still the same bunch of 24/7 sad clowns here, who spends their ass on Discord, Twitch and similar shits all day being worthless, ha ha ha. Make a group for 10 people and like everyone are welcome, but actually only those 10 are what cottons.
Stubbler runs right. Sorry, Trim, I was just reading something else. Thank you for the bits, Trim. I was checking if he's come back. This next time he comes back, just be cautious, because I don't think we're talking about... I think we may be talking about, as opposed to a child, I think we're talking about a disability. Maybe. Or problems closer to that end of the scale than just somebody who's... Do you know what I mean? So just be careful going forward. Because the tiniest bit of digging has uncovered stuff. Trim, thank you for the bits. Everybody, welcome back to the stream. Let's now... Where am I in the world? Right, Didsbury Dan is at Solitude with all our gear. I'm assuming that's where all our gear is. Wait, where has he hidden my gear? Are you kidding me? If he's hidden my gear... What the fuck? Why has he taken all of my gubs all the way to Riverwood? When I left him them there and walked up this hill. What the fuck is that? Eric, it was 7-Up. Have fun without fast travel. I know, right? Have I really got to go to Riverwood to get my gear back? I guess Delphine's there, isn't she, too? So if I untick that, is Delphine there too? Awesome, good choice. It is a good choice as well, Eric. You've been drinking it too, right? Okay, we've got a bit of a journey on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. Let me just walk down the hill first and I'll find my way to that there Didsbury Dan. That is a bummer without fast travel, isn't it just? Lundios, welcome to the stream. How was your afternoon? In elven light armour, right? Yes, this is a 0 fast travel playthrough for those that are just arriving. And it is 0, what was it? 0 fast travel, blind, 0 help, 0 waiting. It is a fucking bummer. Let's go talk to Belle Delphine. Why are we supposed to hate Belle Delphine again? Fill me in. So you have to pay to talk to her. Oh, Bathwater Girl. I'm with you, I'm with you. I remember again from yesterday. Don't forget, you can only log off at an inn, that's true. So apparently I'm a glutton for punishment. Oh, good, thanks. It's all alright at this end, Lundios, apart from the fact that I've just found myself fucking stuck at the other side of the world without any... I'll fill you in, alright. Why are we supposed to hate Belle Delphine? Is that the question I asked? You could have given your... I know I could have fistful. I could have given him everything, to be fair, but he didn't take it. The Slop's done it, been Merton. The Slop's got his 100th Fall Guys crown. Wait, Slops was in here 5 seconds ago. What the fuck? Has he just gone live? Everybody go to Slops' channel. This is the typical streamer move. Watch this. Everybody now go to somebody else's channel while I'm streaming and say congratulations. I'm gonna go around the Northern Peak, by the way. I might get my feet wet, but at least I'll get round there. He's done it. It took his time. So his first game, he went and got it. 350 new messages on the Discord channel. Wait, what? Since when, Mazak? There's not something happened in the last sort of 25 minutes, is there? Yeah, we're all good at this end, Lundius. Glad to hear it. The first, and to be fair, only time I did that quest, I loaded Malborn with so much shit. Broke his back. Oh, since 11:41. I think at the moment we're up to 2,000 messages a day in that general channel. It's getting fucking ridiculous. It's almost like we're all stuck in our houses, right, with nothing to say. 350 is like 5 minutes on a normal day. It's ridiculous. Don't talk about our shame. He was incorrect. What is it? 350 since 11:41 today. That sounds more like it. I don't even think we talked about much, did we? I linked to the best of. That guy joined for 35 seconds, and then I think that's all that's happened today. It's just 10 of us constantly chatting to each other in Discord. I like how there was at least 15 people in the conversation with him at the time. What a guy, what a guy. Basically, he had a go at... He thought we were lame because we was like... If we stick with his numbers, apparently it's lame to have 10 friends that you enjoy the company of on the internet. LOL! And do you think he thinks Stubbler is somebody else, not the streamer? You say important 10 because you want to feel important. No, he was just accused of being important. The important 10. The council, I like to call them. You changed your date and time for Pokemon reasons, and it bugged my Discord. Who is this guy, or shall I not bother? I'm worried. I think it's a guy that has... this is not me just trying to insult the guy, because I think we should step off and stop sort of making jokes when he turns up. I did the tiniest bit of digging, and I'm not going to go into any specifics, but I think we've got... It's learning difficulties as opposed to anything. Which isn't to say that the things he says are any more or less acceptable, but I don't think we should maybe be as harsh as if it was fucking Trim saying it, for example. You count me as one of your 10 friends. The trouble is there's at least... If there only was 10 people that spoke in this fucking community, then things like the end of year DoomhausGaming thing, etc. would be a lot fucking easier. Alas, there's, I think, what, 43 people on the... just on the fucking Person of the Century of the Day winners list. Fuck this community. Man, I have dyslexia, can I get less shit? I think it's a little more than that. To be sensitive. He's clearly unable to read the room and see the difference between serious and people taking the piss. Definitely. Yeah, I don't want to go into specifics, but from what we've seen, I think it's a bit more serious than just somebody that's, like, a bit of a dickhead. You're right, Eric, by the way. I think what you found was the same as what I found. Not that I condone going after people, etc., but it's becoming a bit of a problem to the point where I'm trying to work out who the guy is. Not a problem as much as it's a recurring thing, shall we say. God, what has happened in 2020? We've had major drama, light drama. We've had people bickering at each other and firing shots. We've had demands made on the channel. We've had all sorts. Now we've got people coming in on various different accounts. I have no idea who this guy is or what he said, but I'm pretty sure I know who you're referring to. And if someone has legitimate trouble telling when something is a joke and picking on them isn't 100%... Yes, I think it is simply trouble. The problem is I'm willing to admit that I, as well as a lot of other people...
The 10 important people are Jeff, Didsbury Dan, the horse, Ed, the brickmaker, prisoner, the Kerbal Queen, dog, P-word, cheese and Mina.
Look at all them fucking stupid... Jesus Christ. So basically everybody that isn't human. Explaining very clearly and explicitly what's acceptable and what isn't. Yes, exactly. I think we need to just this time... Sorry, I was going to admit that we all really... we all get a thrill from judging people that are bad. You can't deny it. There's not a thrill, but there's a warm sense of self-satisfaction that comes from it. And in a situation like that, I think we all quickly jump to it. But this might be the wrong time to do it, I think. South and my love, welcome to the stream. I've had trolls before, but never one who showed up multiple times. Yeah, there's an issue, I believe. I was expecting there to be 9 or 11 there. Wait, what? Ed is a character from State of Decay 1 from 2018. So I know you well, my love. Sadly, Fistful, that doesn't always happen on the internet, and people are more willing to tell you to fuck off. Exactly. I think we just need to be... I mean, there's certain people that deserve tearing around in circles and casting away. But maybe let's just be careful going forward. So then we have an issue. Get back here, you nerd. Get killed by a crab. There you go, crab lads, you can eat him. Fucking farmers leading cows to their deaths. God damn it. Leave the cows to die a natural death. Sorry, sir, then. There you go, youngster. I know you're not 100% suited to being out in the wild, but it's better than being painted on and led to your death. I would counter that we're perhaps hopelessly naive that there's a hidden reason why someone behaves like this. Definitely been murdered. That's why I'm saying that it's condonable in most instances, but in this one, I've just enough suspicion to stop doing it, just to be safe.
On top of spaghetti all covered with cheese, I lost my poor meatball when somebody sneezed.
Is that Dr. Seuss? Then why are you guys so mean to me? Because all the things you've got wrong with you, Trim, just make you even more fun to abuse. 1 second, 1 second. Oh, I know I have similar troubles. Appreciate people saying I didn't mean it like that, or I was just joking, because then I can get on with my day and not worry about that I've offended someone by accident. Exactly. But this is a different... Yeah, you're right, you're right. And I think we're all very good at keeping an eye on sensibilities such as that.
Spaghetti? Again?
But the difference is the fact that you most likely aren't saying the same kind of shit they were. You worry about insulting, offending, whereas the other dude was an attacking...
speaking in verse. It's
you're right,
literary curse.
What am I missing? I feel like I'm... I'm just going to be quiet, I think.
It rolled off the table, it rolled on the floor, and then my poor meatball rolled out of the door.
What about August Big Bitch Syndrome? I nearly crashed then because of you scumbags. Estelle, so then. Didgeridoo, thank you for the bits. Mazak, you are correct as well. Yeah, this was somebody that was targeted attacking type of thing. Or trying to anyway. And none of it ever did any damage. So then, anyway, this is what I was going to say. There is a little bit of an issue. Last night, somebody brought down...
Fuck off, anonymous cheerer.
Yes, you're right. Last night, we tackled with the pit, the Blood Moon. There was an issue with zombie pathing, and they completely fucked up the staircase and didn't go in the pit until very late on in the Blood Moon. Therefore, the staircase and everything around it was fucking destroyed. Now, in all good faith, it wasn't a group decision, but the decision was made to bring all the mini bikes and all the expensive stuff down in the pit to keep it safe, so that it wasn't thousands of zombies just running around in circles above. Or, if they went into the base, they didn't destroy the bikes. What they did do is come down and destroy the bikes. So we are 4 or 5 bikes down. My bad, I should have unlocked my bike. No, Sothan, yours has gone with it, apparently. We tried to keep it safe, but they're all dead.
Fine, I'll do it. It rolled in the garden, and under a bush, and then my poor meatball was nothing but mush.
What is it from? Is it? Am I not supposed to know? I'm glad Ogre managed to cure his cancer by cutting his cock off. It's ironically, well, I say ironically, it's perfectly understandably one of the best clips in the best of. Fucking Siri, you're right. What did he do? Did he say something wrong? It's a kid's song, like you sing it. Oh, okay. Wait, how does Didsbury Dan know it? If Koala's okay with my consumptions of engines and batteries, I'll happily go through and make more. So then, love you very much. I was a bit nervous about telling you that. There's still 3 or 4 bikes left, though, that were left outside. If we can get a crucible first and a bunch of steel, I can make a bunch of motorbikes. That's what we need. This is maybe the impetus we need to actually... I think we just, like, follow Koala around and kill stuff while she's out of a group. Do you know what I mean? I don't think it works like that, but still. I love how bush and mush don't rhyme with my accent. But, wait. But Mazak, you don't have a Geordie. You don't have a strong Wolverhampton accent, right? I'm sure I've heard you speak before. Mush. No, wait. I'm trying to be stereotypical here, but I can't fucking squeeze it out. Wonder if your bag is still alive. I was 5 kilometres away and my bag spawned near me, but I couldn't actually interact with it and then kept falling through the floor. Yeah, it was buggy as shit. It has got some good stuff. Well, Eric's got an idea for the Blood Moon after this. We're going to build the big pyramid. But first, we're going to just give the pit its last chance. And then we're going to move and Eric's going to pick us a location. Did I miss a bad Blood Moon? Scotty, we got absolutely crapped on. Basically, everything was going well until the Blood Moon started, and then they just surged down the staircase and just ripped all the ladders and everything to pieces. And we were basically trapped on that little walkway as zombies just flooded around us. It was a fucking decimation. No, but no, I've not, but I do have a Midlands accent, so I've got a London one. No, I don't think I have heard you speak, maybe not. You've got a London accent. Oh yeah, you're out there to study, aren't you? Of course you have. It's mush, not moosh. Mush. Wait, what? Glad I missed it then. 7 Days to Die Fistful. Describe 7 Days in 3 words. It's a multiplayer zombie survival game, and every 7 days there's an enormous horde when the sun goes down, and you have to build a base to protect against it. In theory, that's really good. But the game itself sucks dick. But the theory is just good enough that we play it because it's cool. But it's a wonky game. Mush, not moosh. I'm trying to work it out. It was awful to watch, so of course I loved it. Do you pronounce bush, boosh? Moosh? Moosh? Mush? I think we've misunderstood his phonetics. Why is there a load of Khajiit in the woods? Fuck, it's busy down here. Oh god, I'm wearing Thalmor armour as well, aren't I? I look like such a fucking idiot. Boosh. You know that guy on Richard Attenborough on Jurassic Park? Boosh. Cannot write how I pronounce things. Yeah, I can imagine. These are the times where I wish I knew IPA. What's IPA? Apart from the beer, Irish Pale Ale. Bush and mush don't sound the same the way I pronounce them either. What's IPA? Sothan was going to say the same. Push, little one. Oh, I see, Sothan. He was going to compare it to Jurassic Park. Come on, little one. Come on. Push. Why does he say it like that? Oh, the International Phonetic Alphabet. You can specify vowel sounds. Ooh. Is that useful in any way? Does the Khajiit shit in the woods? It seems so mean, or in groups of 4. I just want my gear back.
The mush was as tasty could be, and then the next summer, it grew into a tree.
Does Siri say mush and bush the same? Mush. Mush and bush. Wait. Bush and mush. Mush and bush. Is that how we say it? Is that the difference?
Crush the mush bush.
Mush. Bush. Bush. Yeah, I see. Bush.
This bot pronounces mush and bush differently.
Mush. Bush. This is the worst stream I've ever done. I forgot to get my gubs from Dragon's Bridge and bring them to Whiterun. What the fuck am I even playing at? Wait, while I'm here, I'm just nipping into town. I'm going to sell all my clothes and ride to Riverwood naked.
Mashed potatoes.
Mash. How Siri says bush is how it sounds in the song. Bush.
Mush potatoes.
Mush. Mash. Bush. Taters.
Everybody knows Badger loves mush potatoes.
Mush. I don't feel sad that something's gone wrong. There's something about the Doomhaus lately that's just sapping me, do you know what I mean? Interacting with it for 5 seconds just leaves me upside down.
Now mush and bush sound fucking weird, can we stop?
I'm with Mazak. Right, let me go drop off some C word.
The tree was all covered with moss, and on it grew meatballs and tomato sauce.
Yeah, that's definitely an American song then, so moss and sauce rhyme, don't they? Whereas they do not for us. Sauce. In the American, moss and sauce, they do sound similar in an American pronunciation, but they certainly don't in English.
So if you eat spaghetti, all covered with cheese, hold on to your meatball whenever you sneeze.
Oh god, I hate the fact that it all falls behind me. Mina, here is our creation. This idea was Mina's and I think it's coming together. This song is dumb as fuck, yeah, isn't it? New Yorkers, Northeasterners pronounce it sort. Yeah, I'm not even gonna try. Right, I've dropped off all the C word. A generic American accent, it rhymes. Can I put it like that because this convo's exhausting? No, right. Koala, welcome to the stream. Sothan told me there was potatoes happening. Where's that come from? Koala, right, well.
Let's get a real banger here. Oranges and lemons, say the bells of St. Clement's.
For fuck's sake, that doesn't even rhyme. Turns out no songs we ever learned as kids rhyme. Oranges and lemons, said the bells of St. Clement's. Imagine how much there would be if you hadn't eaten. I know, right, mean, right? It was that, or it was still maintain the fight. He was telling her that mashed taters, mush and mush, and all over again. Turns out, Koala, do you know one of them streams where everything completely unravels from an innocuous conversation and bits like this happen?
On a totally different note, I'm hungry now. Thanks, spaghetti song.
That's not what I was saying, but you know what I mean? That's pretty much up that level as well. You owe me 5 farthings, said the bells of St. Martin's. So I mean, none of these things... I've gone without Didgeridoo Dan. God fucking damn it. Yes, it's one of those days, Koala. Fistful, Mazak, Didgeridoo Dan, Ben Merton, and everybody else that's been giving bits lately. Thank you very, very much. When will you pay me, say the bells of St. Bailey's? Did you know do you know old Mother Hubbard went to the cupboard to fetch her curds and whey? That song's got like, oh fuck, I am going round in circles. Let me just go and sell all this armour.
When I grow rich, say the bells at Shoreditch.
Yeah, they are weak rhymes. The old Mother Hubbard, I don't know if it's a thing outside of the UK. Might it be? That thing's got like 18 verses.
I work for Bellathor.
Shut up, I don't care. Actually, I'm going to Bellathor store. Thank you, sir. You've reminded me. Old Mother Hubbard, something about a cupboard. Yeah.
Let me know if you see anything.
Here comes the candlelight to your light you to bed. Here comes the chopper to chop off your head.
Everything's for
Sorry,
sale.
Bellathor.
I'd even buy one of your relatives if you're looking to sell.
I'm literally going to sell you the clothes off my back.
Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
Of course. Sir, can I sell you the clothing I'm wearing, please? I've gone off streaming. I've decided it's not for me. There you go, sir.
Do come back.
Raptor, welcome back to the stream, sir. Are you well? Are you still in hospital? They're honestly so... They are macabre, aren't they?
Words that rhyme with cheese. Trees. Please. Fleas. Keys. Peas. Seas. Please. Seas. Teas. Fees. Bees. Wheeze. Keys.
Sorry.
Freeze.
Thanks, Trim. That's all my stream titles ruined.
Rockabye baby on the treetop. When the wind blows, the cradle will rock. When the bow breaks, the cradle will fall. And down will come baby cradle and all.
Break its fucking neck. Actually, that read the last bit perfectly. Trim, I just sold the Bellathor all of the clothing I was wearing, so I'm now going for a naked ride to get my old gear back. It's on purpose, I promise. The Tay Bridge Disaster is a poem written in 1880 by Scottish poet William McGonagall, who has been recognised the worst poet in history. Oh, you know I'm getting me a piece of this. Go for it, sir, then. Spelled bow wrong. Yes, I'm naked on purpose, Alkarian and Trim. Somehow I'm disappointed getting over it doesn't rhyme with cheese. Augur's already got over it, Mina. That means that it completely relinquishes anybody else from the Doomhaus from their duties of streaming getting over it,
Why
right?
is naked pronounced naked but baked not pronounced bakehead?
No, wait. The more important thing is, Trim, is why is them guards thinking, dude, I just saw an orc. He rode past on a horse with a tiny willy, and he was totally naked. Getting over it with ease, getting to capture all the cheese. No. Because English is fucked up, yes it is. Look at Stubbler, FCI, Lady G. Who's Lady G? Lady Barbar? That means you don't have to get over it, Trim. It does. Augur's relieved us. No, we're free now. Don't change the deal any further, Mina. We've been through this. That's not how it works. Right, are we going to have a good last hour of the stream? Your cheer got censored. Oh, was it too much text, Mazak? I think if you just copy paste too much stuff in, Twitch is like, lol, shut up. Type something yourself. That was a nice rhyme, Roger. Oh, Lady Godiva, I see, yeah. Wait, if anybody peeps at me out the windows in these buildings, I'm going to go in there and I'm going to say, do you want to see any more? Tenor.
Just compare heart, beard, and herd, dies and diet, lord and word, sword and sword, retain and Britain. Mind the latter, how it's written.
What does sword mean? Yeah, it was censored in chat too. Honestly, if there's too much, it's the anti-spam thing that built in from Twitch. Thank you, Sir Dan, for the bits. This is the second time we've mentioned how stupid the English language is in this playthrough. Right, prisoner, you are very, very naked.
Either I'm drunk or you're naked. Possibly both.
Why does everybody have to point out when I've got no clue? Look at that. What a hero pose. Get that shot on the back of the box.
Jack and Jill went up the hill so Jack could lick her fanny. Jack got a shock and a mouthful of cock because Jill's a fucking train.
Alright, Mazak. Alright. Was it happy? We're not there. Was it happy? We're not allowed that word in here. What, happy? Yeah, we're definitely not allowed that. Eric. Hello, I'm very naked. Hello, Sam. I have to go see your wife. I'll be downstairs if you need me. Yeah, I'm glad you changed the word. Delphine, can you shut him upstairs? Right.
You made it out alive, at least.
I did.
Your gear's safe in my room, as promised. Did you learn anything useful?
I did. The Thalmor know nothing about dragons. It's not them.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That seems hard to believe. You're sure about that?
Yeah, I'm sure. They're looking for someone in Riften, though, called Esben.
You're right. I was sure it must have been them. If not the Thalmor, who? Or what?
Listen, I don't know what it is, but the Thalmor, like I said, the Thalmor are looking for somebody in Riften called Esben. I think an old blade.
Esbern?
Yep.
He's alive?
He is.
I thought the Thalmor must have got him years ago. That crazy old man. Figures the Thalmor would be on his trail, though, if they were trying to find out what's going on with the dragons.
Why would the Thalmor want with him, though? Like, why him?
You mean aside from wanting to kill every blade they can lay their hands on?
Fair.
Esbern was one of the Blade's archivists, back before the Thalmor smashed us during the Great War. He knew everything about the ancient dragon lore of the Blades. Obsessed with it, really. Nobody paid much attention back then. I guess he wasn't as crazy as we all thought.
They seem to think he's hanging out in Riften.
Riften, eh? Probably down in the Ratway, then. It's where I'd go. You'd better get to Riften. Talk to Brynjolf. He's well-connected. A good starting point, at least. Oh, and when you find Esbern, if you think I'm paranoid, you may have some trouble getting him to trust you.
Oh, God.
Just ask him where he was on the 30th of Frostfall. You'll know what it means.
Right. Okay. I'll head there now. Thank you, Delphine. No, it is derogatory in context. He's right, though. If you use... If you can use anything as an insult depending on intent, and I think Mazak's right on that. It's not derogatory by default, but there's a lot of things that aren't. Whereas, depending on using it in that context. Yeah, but I think, Mazak, you're right about the first bit. Still. Because I don't think it's a word that any of us can use. Who this? Yes, it is what we're saying, Fistful, is that people use it incorrectly as an insult. That's what Mazak's saying. He's saying that it's derogatory, that people use it as a derogatory. He did, Koala, he did. Sothan, my love, thank you for the prime. I think you're misunderstanding each other, you two. You're both on the same side of the... Where's... I need to go back to the room, don't I, and get my gear back. He did, Koala, but I'm a bit concerned now about jumping down his throat too heavy. Or judging him for his behaviour, because I'm... Oh, there's all my armour. Ah! Give it to me. Can I just take it off? No, it was a different one, so then it was a guy from a while back. He keeps making accounts to come back in, but he's I'm a bit concerned about him all of a sudden. Some of the things are insulted whether you mean it or not. Yes, true. Honestly, I think you're both on the same side of the same debate right there. But Mazak, I think you're right to identify that it's maybe not a thing we should joke about, that word. Not that you did, of course, and you changed it very perceptively. Right, what was I using? Steel-forged war axe. I had the Falmer bow favourited. I've got all of this shit favourited, which means that if I go into my favourites now... Steel war axe, Shield of Solitude. Do I have my torch in here anywhere still? Okay, I've still got all my stuff sorted out, which means I could maybe go into here and find a torch. Why do I keep losing torches? He was lovely. I don't know if everybody was here when I said it earlier, but from a tiny bit of investigation, I think we may be dealing with somebody that has difficulties stronger than just personality-wise. Right, I wore steel plate armour, I wore the helmet, and I had boots of hauling and gloves. Where's my gloves? Oh, gauntlets of wielding. Are we back? We're back. Roger that. Oh, the slutmaker guy. Yeah, you're right, you're right. Yeah, you can't ignore Mazak's in context word. Some things are an insult. Second, that usage came from homophobia. Yes. Yes, no, you're right, Fistful. I mean, you're right. I think both, like, you and Mazak came from the same direction there, where you were saying that certain words are not to be used properly because they're not to be used willy-nilly because there are certain contexts where they're incredibly offensive. And I think he brought up the fact that even innocuous words can be very offensive in context. It was boyfriend material for sure. If you don't want to lose your torches, maybe stop tossing them away. Meaner. Right. Oh, we've got the Far Horizons music and I went and turned it off. Okay. Diplomatic immunity. I was just unaware that that word was a general banned one. Yes. Yeah, I think it's, as you said yourself, just be careful with it, right? Roger that, Koala, roger that, enjoy it. Right, what I'm going to do now is I think we're going to knock off from just constantly banging on the main quest because we might end up in... we might end up getting the credits before we've even started. So I'm going to go nip and speak to the companions because I still need to sort out that whole Stubbler's a dog quest line thing. But if you didn't have some idea, you wouldn't have censored it, right? Well, I mean... Maybe. Yeah. I know what you mean by that. I censored it because I think it got blocked. Yeah, because he was talking about things that got blocked. But if he is close friends with somebody who's transitioned, and that word is not offensive in that person's position, then it's easy to have it warped. Yeah, and it got blocked for a reason. I'm willing to... I've known Mazak long enough to know that I don't think he would willingly use edgy language on purpose. Yes, exactly, Fistful. That's what he's saying. He's trying to learn that point exactly. I think we can... that fight is to be had in a lot of places at a lot of times, and there's a lot of people that need to learn very hard lessons about that stuff. But Mazak is... I trust him well enough to know that he's not one of the people that needs to be on the end of that fight. Fistful, try and write the word. Whoa! Mina, that's banned for a fucking hard reason. A lot of people insist they have the right to use it with anyone because of their friend. I'm used to fighting those people. Sorry. No, it's all good. It's all good. Yeah, I don't think Mazak's trying to pull some sort of privilege card because he has a friend that's transitioned. I mean, you do have a point, Mina. If you try and write the P word, Moobot will rightly ban everybody that tries, because not ban the people, but block the messages. I will say that Mikey's responses are hilarious from the little I've seen. They are so thin, but I do worry that because like I'm going to sound like a broken record, but with somebody that has no ability evidently to read the room and to react like that, and I suspect more issues than that, I think we should stop trying to be funny and trying to quit back at that guy, and we need to deal with it properly as opposed to, because the more we take the piss, the more it frustrates him to the point where he loses all rationale. One of the worst things about online culture is that it's not okay to get something wrong and learn from it. True, that is a true point. Scotty, look at that! I wasn't saying I had a right to, I was merely saying I didn't know it was bad because I haven't really come across that word. Yes, it's not a word that we hear anymore, is it? And rightly so. I think someone should be able to learn from it, but there's a significant online population who argue in bad faith. True. But I think if there was ever a person like that that came anywhere near this place, I don't think they'd have a founder's badge and still be talked upon with great reverence like Mazak is. Far be it from me to be complimentary about a green. People who are online suck. I got voted off in Among Us because my name was black when I was the colour red. Wait, how come? London. Okay, everybody's sneaking around the topic. The P word ban. Right, I'm going to speak to the companions. It's been a long... Why have I got a quest called the Cornered Rat? Oh no, do that in the future. For it's both my experience in the Doomhaus, when there's a serious discussion going on, I haven't encountered anyone that seems to argue in bad faith. Yes, we'd have chased the fuckers off a long time ago, right? Exactly. We're good at self-moderating around these parts, I think. You can't censor what people say, and you can't inhibit their right to speak freely. But we don't have any pressure to maintain free speech or anything like that in the Doomhaus, right? We're not a country, we're not anything like that, so if people are being assholes and people are being fucking aggressive and being dickheads and refusing to just be normal, sensible human beings, then they can fuck off. I enjoy discussions and I like hearing people's points of view and hearing their logic, absolutely. The adult way. The internet has given everyone the right to an opinion and equally the right to completely ignore everybody else's. True. And the upcoming election is going to be proof of just how potent that is. I can't know whether a place is like that or not just from the get-go. True. I wanted to believe this wasn't, but I can't know that. I don't know how I'm supposed to intuit it, even if I am. You aren't, Fistful, you aren't. I appreciate that it's something that you get to know over time. And all I'm saying is you're not wrong, you've not done anything wrong, you've not accused the wrong person, etc. But basically, I'm just sort of vouching for Mazak, that's all. Didn't realise it was a deep topic, I just thought the rhyme was funny. You're alright, Mazak, you know this place too well. Yeah, no, it's perfectly understandable, Fistful. I just scream wildly into the void and cry about being hungry all the time. Deep down, summon, don't we all? Just sharing my experience with it because it's not something that can just be divined. True. Yes, absolutely. And I do think as well that it might take some admitting this, but a lot of us are so used to seeing debate and argument on the internet that sometimes in the Doomhaus, well, almost all the time in the Doomhaus, if ever there's the tiniest bit of friction, it's because there's two people on the same side of a discussion that oftentimes don't see it because we're all so conditioned to conflict. You see that so often. I don't know if you've ever seen me in the middle of discussions or passionate discussion. I will regularly come in and say, everybody just make sure that you appreciate that everybody's on the same side of this topic. There's just been a lot of examples at the moment. There has, Gwynplaine, there definitely has. I happened to argue with my flatmate for hours when we were both saying the same thing. Yeah, I know, right? It's wild, but it's good. I think it's good that we're all in a position where we can start to discuss it, to go into finer details on topics, because I think the worst places on the internet are the places that refuse to accept conversation like that, because it doesn't go away, does it? I do that too. I argue with people about minute points even when we genuinely agree. True. I always wildly overcompensate when arguing or debating when it comes to getting my point across because of a genuine fear of being misunderstood. Gwynblade, that is the most... You say one of us was adopted. Fuck me, we must share a heavy amount of DNA. I can relate to that more than you know. Also, a lot of discussion nowadays is shouting your opinion over the other person's and trying your best to ignore them. The Among Us analogy tags like is strong. To be honest, my political discussions with Zibsy are some of the cleanest discussions I've had. It's a topic that's so hard to discuss because people love to argue in bad faith, and I know Zibsy will never do that. The Doomhaus rocks. Exactly, Zibsy's an example of somebody that probably shares a very opposite political opinion. I'm not saying he's a Trump supporter, because he very much isn't, but he's an American conservative, and the discussions that you have with Zibsy are somewhat 10 times more educational and informational than the ones that you have with people who just agree with you, right? It's the direct opposite of a echo chamber. And I love Zibsy to death. That's just because Bybee and Koala are always sus. Big true. Political opinions are interesting to me because I never get annoyed about it. I just genuinely want to hear the voice sometimes. And that's
Politics
why you're one of the
Kappa.
good ones. Garth, welcome to the stream. Can we all just, after a bit of a heated discussion, can we all just, everybody just sit down, quiet, breathe deep, and just think in your mind of some insults for Gaffs, because we could have a real good 10 minutes here now he's arrived. Alright, Gaffs, thanks for the bits. Gaffs, what's new? Are you well? Right, I'm here to speak to the companions. I don't actually know if I've got any questions for the companions.
I've been running interference for you around here. I
Right.
don't think anyone's caught on to our little campaign yet.
Good.
Have you been bringing the battle to the Silver Hand, friend?
I've not.
I wish
Who's
I
out?
could be there with you.
I apologise, Ayla. I've been away for quite some time. Been into all sorts of political messes up in Solitude and a bit of facial surgery in Riften, etc. But I'm back now and I'm willing to work for the companions. Who, madam, is our first target?
I've been hearing rumors of Silver Hand activity. A group of them has holed up in Eastmarch. Run fast, my friend.
One thing we've not done in today's stream.
I hope the hunting goes well, brother. We've got the cowards on their heels now.
Is chop some people. Can I have permission to just fuck off and go and butcher a bunch of
I've
people
heard
that kill
you
in
may
my
actually be stronger than you look.
pack?
Perhaps we can hunt together someday.
Ayla, I would love nothing more. But first, I need to head off and kill some of the Silver Hand members because I fancy fucking chopping stuff. Run fast and scratch hard. I think you're barking up the wrong tree there, Lundios. Right. The companions have heard rumours of a Silver Hand lieutenant camped at the Lost Knife hideout. With him dead, their forces should be weakened. So the werewolves, basically, that I've been working for and become a bit of a werewolf myself, are being attacked by somebody called the Silver Hand. And we're off to go demolish all of the Silver Hand for the sake of safety. No problem with words, but to point a finger at someone which offends, then we stop.
About the other settlements in the whole...
Sorry, I have no problem with words, but to point a finger at someone which offends, then we stop dead that conversation. Or do you mean if somebody becomes offended, then that invalidates the conversation? Is that what you mean, Raptor? If anybody...
On all levels except physical. I am a wolf.
Garth's furry confirmed. Respect. Mazak is Garth, so we're still insulting Garths. I know, right? Don't forget I used to get you two mixed up. And by used to, I mean like 2 months ago. It is true, though, if anybody ever gets aggressive or ever starts trying to insult somebody, they have immediately invalidated any argument or any stance they ever had. True. Sothan's test went alright. It finished a bit late last night, but I believe I aced it. Sothan, respect. I like how Sothan was sat doing a test he was very confident in acing. And at the same time, all his friends who he'd abandoned 5 minutes ago were screaming and shouting in a hole full of zombies. Right, I need to quickly go back to the Lost Knife hideout. It's like if there's ever something that goes on in Discord or whatever, if there's two people that have a problem over it, the second it gets to insults, then you're just trying to separate two dogs at that point. I think if someone responds to logic with profanity, it stains the discussion and it's the end there and then, right? It is. It's a concession. Not a concession. Wait. If you concede to somebody in a fight, is that a concession? No, it's not. You know what I mean? Then I went and bought a horror game. You got Phantasmophobia, sir? I can leave my house if this Saturday coming. Please let me out. Garths, how's your ma, by the way? So what if this happens like this? You're a fucking idiot. Okay, cool. Exactly, yeah. If you ever hear me resort to insults in anything, it's because I have shit my pants and all of a sudden I can't think of a proper end to the discussion and I'm conceding. Very nearly all better, and your sister's good too now as well. Garths, good news. There was an issue with the virus right there in Garths' family, but they've got better. I'm glad to hear it, Garths. It's clear to me I've spent too much time arguing on Twitter. My recommendation for your own sanity, don't. Exactly. Do you know what, Fistful? Do you know what I do? Sorry, what you do with adverts, I do with comments. If there's ever any public opinion anywhere on the internet, I have it hidden. There's a plugin you can get for Chrome that removes all public comments. It removes all of that stuff. So you can just enjoy... I don't do social media. But it means that you can just enjoy stuff for what it is without reading the opinions of strangers. Because I don't know about you, but there's not a great deal of strangers that I care more about than basic human needs, especially not their opinions. Twitch is definitely social media, Gavs, it is, but I'm a lurker on there, and I have the screen. I have it on full screen at all times. I never see or read chat. I'm a prime lurker. I did play it a bit with a friend, and Area Ghost appeared, but it still freaked me the fuck out, and I wanted to convince other people to buy it because I'm not playing that alone. I think Trim and Sirthan are Trim and Siddles are looking into it, Sirthan. I think the intention is really important with insults. It is, Mina, it is. I insult Stubbler and Crisis all the time because I'm confident they'll take it for the absolute bullshit it is and no way take it as a serious insult. Exactly. But I think it's very clear the difference between just joking and messing about and genuinely trying to do harm. And the second anybody genuinely tries to do harm, then that's a problem. And if there's two people that are trying to do harm to each other, then it's just a fucking fight with two villains, right? This is pretty much the only stream I look at the chat and talk. I don't think I'm very good at chatting. I kind of get jealous of everybody that is. I have extreme trouble telling some... I have extreme trouble telling if someone means an insult, so I generally just don't go there. And if I don't like it when people do that to me, it's because I can't tell if it's sincere. And I could understand that. And I think now people know that of you. It's all information that adds to getting to know somebody, right? And then you'll slowly start to work out. There's safe spaces, and then to quote Mina earlier, reading the room is super important in understanding whether you're in a safe space. Yes. I know some people are better at reading said room than... Oh, God. Everybody... Mina, Fish God from Witcher, remember him? He has arrived in Skyrim. He wasn't welcomed. He had to go live in the woods because the people of Skyrim thought him some sort of witch. He sniffed around and he did some looting, and he discovered that he needed to arm himself to defend himself against the wilds of Skyrim. He was accosted... And we can see, if we look behind me now, the remains of his last fight. This is the only clue so far as to his location. This is not a blessing. This is not a place of religious significance. But what it is a sign. The fish god has been here. We'll see him one day, I promise you that. I don't have to be very good at reading the room sometimes, either. I mean, it's an acquired skill. Sometimes I am, sometimes not so much. Honestly, I think the best thing is in the Doomhaus is if you're in here specifically, if somebody is actually trying to attack you or actually trying to be offensive, there is one very clear way to tell, and that's because everybody underneath it will call that person out immediately. But the Doomhaus is a weird one for somebody that's not easy to read the room, because from a distance it looks like we generally despise one another. Ugh. All you got to know, Fistful, is that some people are good and some are bad. Reading the room doesn't necessarily give you the answer as to who is good or bad either. True, but I mean, it's one of the tools we have. Right. The Silver Hand are apparently camped out in these hills. I don't know if they're under the waterfall or not. I think there's a little cave right there. All I've got to do is go in here and chop some fucking legs off, which is something I'm more than willing to do. Disby Dan? Alright. You stay there. Watch out for the fish god. He's been around in this area. Now, what do I have? I need a torch while I'm in there. I'm going to equip Fire Breath and we're going to go in and just chop some Silver Hand nerds. But if they are carrying silver, I don't fancy going in dog form. The fuck? So don't worry about not being able to read the room sometimes. Just take everything with a pinch of salt. Absolutely. I do understand a bit about British humour, which helps. It tends to be very dry. I tend to be very dry for one, and the whole thing... and then the whole throwing around vulgar words casually. Once I know that it's just that, it's 100% fine, you know? Yes. The thing is, though, is like the British humour, the Doomhaus might have sort of 10 British people in it now, but it was built very much from the ground up with a group of people in which I was the only British person. So I don't think it's 100% British humour. I think it's an odd mix. Because for the longest time there was Mazak, myself, and Toxic Tree, and we were the only British people in the Doomhaus. And Gaffs as well, I guess, but not as common in the Discord back then. If you ever speak to me in voice chat, I'll sound like I'm horrible and swearing at you all the time, but I'm not being nasty. That's the thing as well. The Yorkshire element doesn't help a great deal, does it? Right, where's the Silver Hand? I'm just here to help out my dog brothers. Harry, you're not here, are you? And if you are, don't look. I think I can get a one-shot out of this guy. Not at all. Oh shit, he is here. God damn it, you saw nothing. There was no stealth involved.
You won't leave Skyrim alive! I've had enough of you!
Sorry if I'm missing chat, by the way. I've been travelling for the longest time. I need to kill that guy at the back, he's going to fucking bit me. Sir, just stand still for a second. I'm sorry about this, pal. This guy blocks like crazy for a two-hander. I don't know if he's a two-hander, I'm just judging by his confidence. I think the funniest thing about British humour that we have going on... Oh, 1 second. Holy shit, those two guys chopped me there. I'll steal the lockpicks though. I guess I've got all my gear back there now, right? I don't have to worry. Curse words are connective words. Yeah, they are. I really don't like the fucking part. Don't click that. I think the funniest thing about the British humour that we have going on is that if you lovingly insult them, they usually agree and expand on it. Well, absolutely, right? We're not a country that gets offended, well, we didn't used to be, that gets offended very easily by personal insults. We're very much a people that thrive on wearing your faults as armour. I always felt British humour was based in sarcasm. Absolutely. Absolutely. Literally no clue when I do it. Sorry. I say really awkward or insulting sounding things occasionally without a clue that I sound insulting or awkward. So if I say something like that in an otherwise normal conversation, I probably don't mean it that way at all. It's fine, it's fine. Literally have no clue when I do it. I only know when I get the feedback afterwards. It's text-based medium, right? It's easy. It's much easier for me to sit here now and enunciate as well as I can than it is for me to try and type the shit I mean. I get misunderstood in Discord 10 times more than I do speaking. I think I might be more socially awkward online than in real life. Yes. If I was using my real name, I'd be as timid as a fucking shrew online for some reason. Yeah, IRL, I'm probably overly social. I worry about touching a sensitive nerve, so I generally avoid insulting, so I do believe that I'm right in line with you, Sky. Yeah, I think Gwynblade is the decision on both of us in like 2006 or 7 when we decided that social media was not for us. Has maybe held us back a little bit with sort of how to, in the modern world, communicate online. You don't ever think that, because I do. Stubbler's an exception because he has a big bum. Bad enough. Jeff, take over. I'm going to complain to Twitch. Oh, I was hoping to go get more 7-Up, but I finished it. I'm going to get rid of OBS because I have to keep tabbing out so I can see chat. Because at the end of the day, if you want to insult me or hurt me, who the fuck would want to do that? You don't know who I am as a person, right? So it's funny to me. True, precisely. Because Stubbler doesn't have anywhere near as many problems as the real me does, and as many insecurities and as many etc etc. Stubbler is a completely different entity, so you can insult Stubbler as much as you like because it's very... I'm not saying I'm being a character or anything, but you're not insulting the breadth of my life and personality if you insult Stubbler. When some people's joking touches a nerve or anything I do not intend, then I'll apologise profusely and get the point across that I was joking. Yeah. I've spent my life not knowing when I do wrong things socially and then being treated like I insulted it again. I don't know, I think it made me really sensitive to what people say. Like they must always be right because I don't see it. It's very hard to unlearn. Yes! Yes, I can definitely relate to that. So you sort of feel like if you get confused or misunderstood, you must be in the wrong... What are you doing down there, pal? Do I kill this guy or do I leave him? He seems nice. Press 1 to kill him, press 2 to leave him. I'm just interested. He might not be a villain. I totally understand that, Sky. I think that comes typically with frequency. There's a playful insult every now and again, it's fine, but eventually it starts to wear and feels like they're truly ragging on him. Yes. Well, I'd like people to call out if they ever think that we're going slightly too far. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The die has been cast. Harry's vote came just after I finished the countdown. The guy must die. Sir, the Doomhaus has decided that it is your time. I'm going to fall. Where did he go? How's he doing? Did I hit him? Am I hitting the guy? Alright, man. Ooh, ooh. If I get killed by Fishman, I might get killed by Fishman. If I get killed by Fishman, it was not my fault. I've set him on fire underwater, though. She's pretty talented, don't you think? No harm intended doesn't always mean it's harmless. That's the good point, actually. That goes to what we was talking about with the Fistful earlier, with the T word, we'll call it. But the thing is there is a limit with that. Because you could call somebody racist for accidentally saying something that has caused offence on a racial level. But a racist and somebody that's done that, why can't I fight underwater? They're just killing me. You know what I mean? You've got to sort of weigh it up, right? I'm not going to catch the salmon meter. It deserves to swim. Right, that guy's died. Casual racism is very often inadvertent. Exactly, exactly. So even though you can insult somebody in a specific way, you killed the man with the fish god's blessing. Can you pat the salmon? I will pat the salmon, Mina. Is that his name? How did you know his name, Mina? Absolutely chopped. Yeah, I think there's a real problem at the moment with fighting non-racists because they've accidentally said something that breaches, you know what I mean? The most innocent person in the world is capable of mistakes. And I think we should be fighting the people who are actually racist as opposed to people who say the wrong thing by mistake. I love banter between two races on a fun and harmless level. What, like green and orange guys? These guys suck. Look at the the silver hand sucks shit. Fuck you, silver hand.
Put you down.
This is amazing. What the fuck is this? Has the game accidentally defaulted to easy? Is this a level 5 quest? I think it might be, Tag Slack. To be fair, it was a hell of a long time since I started this quest line, and I've just been ignoring the companions ever since. So if this is my way back in, they're going to be incredibly happy with my fucking chopping a bit. Then there's the other side of the coin, sorry, where a lot of people are just looking for something and anything to be offensive. Very true, very true. And to be offended on other people's behalf. As a white person, I love making fun of white people. I mean, we're easy targets, right? Always hit up or whatever the saying is. I love stereotypes because they're so outlandishly fucking stupid. It's funny to think people actually genuinely hate one another because of it. I know, right? It's people just... I think for the most part, the stereotypes thing is people just trying to vocalise their hatred. Watch this. I think maybe I can get a stealth kill. Fucking hell, I nearly shot his nipples off. You see that? Do you think I can get... Hang on, sir, come with me. I need to team you up with your pals who are currently stuck because apparently this is the worst group in Skyrim. Line them all up and... Okay, these have got a bit more health than I thought. Sir, I apologise for taking you lightly. I'm gonna die. I think I've walked into a few traps. Stubbler bully in the lobbies. He's sitting in Lakeshide by the quest givers. Did you walk into a dungeon full of level 1s? I think so. I died. Wait. I am an orc with green skin who underestimated a bunch of low-level enemies and ended up dead, embarrassing myself on the internet. Call me Soccer Legs. The other day I was kicked out of the pub because I didn't look or sound like a Wolves fan. I like the simplicity in that though, I will say. Pathing in Skyrim is so often a fail, it's hilarious. Like the guys on the treadmill right there. Let's just fucking fight the bastards. I'm not as wild about stereotypes. I always get worried someone's going to accept it as facts given my past experience. So, then, can I just say that we never, ever thought he was intentionally racist? I know it was... We used to joke, right, because Sothan, he won't like me saying this, is the nicest person any of us have ever met, ever. So we used to joke that underneath he was a terrible monster. But no one ever thought it, Sothan, don't worry. I was told to fuck off by some old cunt calling me a rich boy because I pronounced my vowels. I'll have you know, sir, I'm just deep in my overdraft as you are in your alcoholism. That's a good fucking retort. I'm getting my head kicked in by these guys. I think I've underestimated. The guys on the outside are not as difficult. Are a bit more difficult than the guys in here. The other way around. Pathing basically being wearing it. Yes. Yeah, we had our own pathing troubles last night. Okay, that guy actually did just fall down dead. I think there's another guy bipping me from a distance. I can hear arrows flying in. It's that woman up there. Soccer Legs Sothan is the name of that orc that used to chase us around when we were levelling on Kronos, if you remember. I had no idea what pathing was. I thought it was a modders thing. No. Yeah, I mean, it's a general term, right, for the behaviour and the ability for an NPC to get from point A to point B, right? Right, you always tell me I'm not allowed to do this. Can I just absolutely blow all of the stuff off this bar with a shout? I know it's unnecessary, but I just feel like, do you know what I mean? It'll be cathartic. With that, I've downloaded every one of my clips. God damn, Eric. There's no cheese there, Sothan. I'm not so worried about all the viewers, I'm worried about new people coming in. The first thing they see is people saying, that's the thing, sir. I do worry, you know, because there is a certain amount of people that come in and they'll see sort of... Because we've joked in the past about... The thing is I've always thought that true equality is not when everything is respected, it's when everything is treated the same. If you're an arsehole, as long as you treat everybody the same, then that's equality. If you're a very nice person, if you're nice to everybody based on nothing, just nice to everybody, then that's equality. So we talk shit and joke about everybody, so we joke about other things as well. We joke about things that are sensitive in the wider world. And I do worry sometimes that people think we're just the type of people that think that kind of thing's funny. I'm with you, Sothan. Sometimes if a new person comes in without the context of the last 5 years of this place, I do worry. My on-my-off behaviour has always followed one rule. If I say this thing to a stranger, will I have less teeth at the end of the day than when I started? Very true. If you miss one, I'll be disappointed. Roger that. Oh, I've tapped out. 3, 2, 1. Oh, sorry, man. I did miss one as well. I missed that wine bottle. Is it the wine bottle on the right that got you, Maz? Gaffs, I did it again. Okay, now we're back to the normal enemies. This is the way. My on and offline behaviour. Sorry, yeah. I mean, there's no... I think it just takes an absolute dickhead to come in for us to even start discussing this, right? I apologise, by the way, if this is an utterly boring stream. Sothan, thank you for the sub. I think I was a bit sort of wrapped up in discussion and a bit... maybe didn't thank you as much, but I am very, very grateful, Sothan. I love you very much. Thank you for the sub. Oh, look at that! Dwarven Shield of Frost Resistance. I am taking that. Because I fight so much frost crap. Right, apparel. What's the... My current Shield of Solitude has got magic resistance and 20% more block damage, so that's definitely better. But that thing is 1 less block, and it's got 50% frost resistance. There goes most of my cucumberance. That should be nice and being an arsehole. Keep you fucking muddled. Exactly. Well, you can tell when someone's been an actual arsehole, right? Because they get called out within fucking 5 seconds. But we've had a bit of a trouble lately with ultimatums and stuff, so we need to be a lot clearer on stamping down bullshit. This level gap seems to be pretty significant between the enemies. Some are dying in one hit and others are knocking 30% off your life per swing. This game is guilty of that, Sothan. It's been so far through the playthrough where there'll be one enemy, I'll just like knock 10 heads off in a row with 10 swings, and then I'll find one enemy that for some reason takes me fucking 30 attempts. I'm trying to lead the shot. You didn't see that, Harry. The only issue I have personally is that I'm flawless. Stubbler knows that to be a lie. Do you reckon I can one-hit one of these losers down here? That naked orc in front. That was a miss. Oh, fuck. That's a lot of enemies down there, by the way. Bubblegum, welcome to the stream.
What's your favourite WoW spell? If it's not the same as mine, I will be very, very, very mad and will call you a cunt, sir.
That's a lot of berries. Gavs, welcome to this. Sorry, Gavs, thank you for the bits. Bubblegum, welcome to the stream. If I can't be here, at least my bits can. Don't. What's he say? Don't let the. Is that the first goat mentioned in today's stream? I'm all about it. The bits, they weren't there. 1 second. I'm just swatting flies. Don't let the goats chew my bits. God damn it. My favourite WoW spell? You don't really want to know my favourite WoW spell. You just... You know what I mean? You're just mocking me.
I'm impressed we got this far.
Shouldn't have spoke. Shouldn't have opened my stupid fucking mouth. I need to get back, don't I? I've just realised.
Just forgot it.
I have to get back, don't I? I can't keep going. Oh, that's the guy I need to kill.
Why? They let me down.
My favourite WoW spell is Divine Sacrifice. You sacrifice your... Divine Intervention, sir, there. Right, I need to kill this leader and then get back to an inn in 10 minutes so the stream can end. Ah! Whoa! It is pretty good. Swifty was here on the weekend, and we just sat. We must have sat while I was playing something on the Xbox before football started. We must have sat for 3 hours and just talking about WoW. We need a K4 really badly, although he's currently raiding like a motherfucker in Classic. Sometimes I have pretty dark days of my depression. I'll say things, and then after it, I'm like, that was too far. But the fucking hell! To be fair, Sothan, I thought your favourite would definitely be Life Tap. Do you know what my least favourite is? Picklock. Mina. Off with his fucking head. Sorry. But at this point, the connection with my emotions is too snapped. I only know it was a bad thing to say, but I don't feel it. Good old numbing depression. It's horrible, isn't it? Where it not only damages yourself, it makes you do damage to other people. Brutal. But usually if I'm in the mood, I tend to lurk and not talk. Hey, that's totally fine in these parts. That's me in a nutshell. Right, I think I've just topped the quest off nicely, and then 8 minutes to get back to an inn. If I can get to a Varstead, we'll be laughing. I might get to at least witness the fish god as well on my way back. What are you downloading all your clips for, Eric, by the way? You should put them on shuffle and just dump them all and export it. And just have the ultra Eric best of. Renew? Is that just so you can kill Crisis on Neff? End credits and BRB scenes. Plenty of them. I wonder if there's a button where you can just download all of your clips. Right, I think I'm nearly out. It wasn't the most rip-roaring quest at the end, but we got some shit done. Also, you can get some wanding in. What would my favourite WoW spell be? Vanish. There is, and it backs them up to floppy disks. Did you hear Slops once put out an album on a floppy disk? I say a floppy disk, of course it was about 3,000. Right. It was a small, slight, light side quest, but what we did do was bang out, chop some enemies of the companions. Now all we need to do is ride home, save. I appreciate it, Sir Than. I in no way mean this is in a bad way, but I probably won't bring it up purely because when I'm willing to talk to someone about it, it's usually an afterthought of I should have said something, you know. Yes. Yeah, exactly. I think... Don't worry, Sarah, I'm not coming to attack you. I think I'm pretty much dead set against the whole my DMs are always open. Because it is pretty much a platitude at this point. When in reality, you should be chasing people that you're worried about. You should be badgering people. You should be right up in there. All magey spells ever, even the useless ones. Feign death as a hunter. Yeah, vanish, surely. Oh, you dickhead, talk to me. Apart from Garfs, nobody talk to Garfs. Stay away from Garfs. I totally understand that. However, the door will always be open should you ever change your mind. The thing is, I'm not using you, Mazak, as this this example of somebody that's not well. But if you are worried about somebody, the fact that your DMs are open is fucking irrelevant. Because theirs are, always. So fucking get in there. Stick your nuts in. Execute, yeah. I've never been high enough level to appreciate that. You got there before, you could definitely get in there again. Yes, no. I actually talked to someone last night who told me the DMs were open, but fucking hell, it's difficult. Exactly. Like, and Koala speaks better than any of us can at the moment. If you are worried about someone, never ever tell them that you are there to talk, because that is essentially, as much as you mean it, for the most part, it's nothing. It's it's like saying all the best, right? Even if you mean it. I got told off for sticking my nuts in last time. Shut up, Trim. Not what you do. That's all I know how to do. So then, chase people. Get in there. I'm worried about you, Stubbler, all the time. Listen, just because I won Miss Universe, God fucking damn it. I woke up to multiple messages checking on me, and that already made me feel a lot better. Exactly. Oh God, I'm gone the wrong. Right, I'm going to Whiterun. Maybe I can make it in 5 minutes. My personal situation. I'm here if you need me. I actually think about messaging you. True. But in a crisis situation, you putting yourself at a distance. If you standing like this with open arms 2 miles away, it's not going to help somebody that needs help immediately. Do you know what I mean? In a very, very big crisis. And I actually think about messaging you. Sorry, I missed that, Mazza. If you say I'm here if you need me, and I actually think about messaging you, the first thing in my head is I don't want to bother them. Exactly. But if somebody's already bothering you, because I'm genuinely preaching this, by the way. Everybody should consider what I'm saying when it comes to dealing with people that need help. It's better to piss off somebody that doesn't need help, or to irritate somebody that doesn't need help, than it is to stand at a distance and offer somebody who's in trouble. Do you know what I mean? You don't want to be the person that didn't do enough. I nearly lost a very dear friend lately. We did. And if it wasn't for a certain 2 people, who I'm going to name, Eric and Estelle, ignoring the my DMs are open route and actually going balls deep, we may not be sat here with that person right now. I used to help people in a crisis. I've no idea how I did it now. I'm a lot more fragile. Like I used to be that person whose DMs were open.
Now sing How to Save a Life.
Shut up, Gaps. Fucking hell. I help all my friends with their issues, etc. But it's hard to ask for help when you give it. Yes, very true. I'm a firm owner of the phrase. It's not a bad thing, Fistful, I'm sure. I think a lot of the time it's a good thing to reach out as a friend, not as a lifeline, and do it often. Yes! Piss people off. Be right there. Yes, I'm just trotting back meaning to find I'm going to sleep at home tonight. Almost marbles time. Actually, I was the please talk to me if you're in a crisis because I don't want to see anything happen to you. And it's not that that isn't true now, but the toll would be huge. Absolutely. No, I understand. Not everybody's in a position to help all the time, right? Get tucked in. Bybie, it'll help it, Eric, but she'll put a rug over your knees and wheel you out to see the ducks. Ducks. Reaching out as a friend is very different. That's a great way to put it. Yes. There's been many a time, I'm not trying to say that I'm some sort of fucking Jesus or whatever, I'm just anti my DMs are open. There's 99% of the times I'll just message someone and say, is everything good? And they'll say, yeah, why? And I'll say, oh, no worries. And then go about your day. But the 1 in 99 times that they say, no, actually, that's what you're there for. Please reach out and bother people because Jesus, fuck the mental health services don't. Here. I'm going to say it, I knew full well that Mombi was ill, but at the time, I was still, we're here if you need to talk kind of thing, and I feel bad for it.
I never say my DMs are always open, unless I'm trying to drum up more subs on my OnlyFans account.
Yes. Speaking of which, everybody go look at Bubblegum's OnlyFans. Trebet, welcome to the stream. He was meant to call first thing yesterday. Nothing yet. You'll get it, Koala, you'll get it. And if you don't get it... By the way, I'm having a serious conversation about mental health while this is on the screen. Do you know what I mean? The dichotomy of the Doomhaus is sometimes extremely evident. Fuck. Lord Menu, welcome to the stream. What do people use OnlyFans for besides porn? I have no idea, Lord Menu. I'm sure they get some sort of use out of it, and God bless them for getting that use. Been alert today. So you've heard us talking shit for the last hour, right, Trimet? Are you well? Right, boys and girls, it is 55 on the clock, which means that is the very end of the... Lydia, get out of my fucking bedroom! Please.
Long life to you, Thane.
Just get out of the bedroom, please. Lydia. No, it's alright, you're alright, Lydia, it's fine. Self-esteem boost from complete strangers. For a lot of people, Lord Menu are the only place they can get it. And it's sad, but it's a resource. Right, boys and girls. That is it for Skyrim for today. It's been a rambling old stream, but we've got some fucking main quest stuff done and even killed some dog hunters, which felt good. But for now... oh shit, I'm supposed to do that fucking stupid in-breath thing when it's time for just... how do I join? There's something... I need to press this. Right, Skyrim will return tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. I shall be continuing with the stupid playthrough that gets completely distracted and we end up talking about anything other than Skyrim. At the same time as today, as it is every weekday. I hope to see you there. If not, then I've got Kerbal on Friday where I intend to not kill every single person in the Doomhaus. That would be nice. But, because the Doomhaus Discord is split evenly down the middle between the greens and the oranges, somewhat of a race war is kicked off. And in said race war, we need a winner every day. And the winner is the person in chat that wins the one run of marbles. So if you're in the Doomhaus Discord, if you are a green or an orange name, you know which time you bat for. And if you want to compete in today's single marbles run before I turn the stream off, simply say the word Sothan, and I'll give you a marble. Birdlaw, welcome back. Birdlaw said be right back at like 5 minutes into the stream. Agreed, one of my best mates is struggling mentally since he got run over about a year ago. Fuck, and is really struggling from going to this really sporty and active guy to hardly being able to walk and waiting for a hit. So me and the boys have to reach out and try and keep his spirits up. It's horrible seeing people like that. Absolutely, Santa. Keep it up as well. Definitely keep it up. That guy's lucky to have you lot. Right, welcome to the stream, everybody that's just coming in for marbles. Sothan's screen's probably lit up. Poor Sothan's confused. Right, we have gaffs for the... oh, God fucking damn it. We've got gaffs for the greens. We've got Eric for the greens. We've got cats for the greens. Oh, it's the Sothan, that's true. Yeah, if it was the Sothan, we would have got him pinned. Damn it. We've got Harry for the greens. Tag Slack for the oranges. Let me just do this. Fistful for the greens. Mazak for the greens. Trimette for the greens. Is there an orange in here yet? Tag Slack, thank fucking Christ you has existed. You exist. Shitty Trim for the greens. Koala for the greens. Finally, Mina for the oranges. Lundios for the greens. Santa for the greens. Scotty for the greens. Ben Merton for the greens. What the fuck? You know what I mean? What the fuck's going on? Bubblegum for the greens. Gwynblade for the greens. Birdlaw, however, for the oranges. Welcome back, Birdlaw. Sothan for the greens. We're doing it all wrong. Don't you have to do the Sothan? You do. Wait, so you have to say the Sothan? You actually give away, like... No, this is a game called Marbles on Streamlord Menu, so the people that are in the Discord get to compete with one another. And Didgeridoo for the oranges. Is that everybody, boys and girls? Is there anybody that's missed? We've got 20 marbles entering the race, boys and girls. We've got Gavs, Eric, Katz, Harry, Tagslack, Fistful, Mazak, Trimette, Trim, Koala, Mina, Lundios, Santa, Scotty, Ben Merton, Bubblegum, Gwynblade, Birdlaw, Sothan, and Didgeridoo. Is there anybody else? I like the idea of everyone getting a little party bag after every stream. It'd be nice, right? So the winner of this game... Oh, Mindright too. Sorry, Mindright. Did I miss you off somehow? And Mindright for the oranges. That is 21 names. Oh, you are there. And Alcarion too. I missed a big bunch of them. Sorry, Alcarion and Mindright. I think I started reading Mina's messages immediately after. And that should be everybody, right? No, you did Alcarion. It's my bad. I missed 2 names that were underneath the discussion that started after the marbles. I really appreciate your punctuation and capitalisation in like all of your messages. For certain then, right? It's the way. Right, 22 marbles into the race, boys and girls. The winner gets a golden name in Discord, and they get a point on the overall total, which is currently 188 to the oranges to 133 to the greens. But we need a level. Go. Harry's gone for a big freaking boost. Eric was first on my screen with 1, so we pressed the random button 1 time, get ourselves to hard landing, put 22 of the 22 marbles into the race, and then begin. Best of luck, everybody. The stream will be over in mere minutes. I'm not going to host or raid anybody. I'm going to put the link straight in for the new best of. So prepare yourselves, ladies and gentlemen. Captain Raptor, thank you for the bits. Everybody, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. The record is held by Ryan on 84 minutes. This is this one. So we're playing the default maps now because they're not as interesting, but they're definitely more fun. I proofread a lot of papers for people because my mum hit me in the head with a grammar hammer. Good idea, that, sir. Have you done like me and turned off all auto-punctuation, auto-capitalisation, spell check and everything on your phone? Because once I got a calculator, all my mathematics skills just disappeared. So I've turned all that stuff off to make sure my use of English doesn't suffer as well. Just put a link to the PS5 teardown video in Discord, and holy fuck the size of it. Either it's a small human or it's bigger than I thought. The size of what, Trim? The PS5? Has somebody got one and taken it down? Tearing it down, you mean? Birdlaw says he's going to win. The Testicle Twins. The Testicle Twins are Scotty and Eric, right? What do you think to Team 24-hour stream? Look at the thumbnail, stupid. Oh, I thought you was telling me to just put a link in chat, sorry. After I said I was going to put a link to the best stuff. Right, Scotty, however, as we've just mentioned him, is steaming into the lead. Would you believe that the front fucking 18 people are all green? Scotty in the lead for the Greens. Bubblegum in second place for the Greens. Surthan in third.
Hypergravity text-to-speech boost.
Hypergravity text-to-speech boost. If that's not the name of your autobiography, Mindray, I'll be very disappointed. Thank you for the bits. Not on my phone because I use the swipe thing. It's really hard to type with those corrections when you're using the keyboard. True. Yeah, but I turn it all off to make sure that I keep Surthan. I was talking to Surthan and he's got probably the best run through this level I've ever seen. Trim in second place. Surthan, however, has chopped it. Mina goes Mina's cheating. Did you see Mina cheat then? Fucking hell, Mina. Surthan's dead. Bubblegum and Trim are still trying to take second place, but it turns out Mina for the oranges cheats in the perfect way and nets herself, person of the century of the day, a golden name in Discord, and a point for the dear old orange party. Absolutely fucking smashed it. 189 to 133. The orange to green scores, boys and girls. That is an absolute demolishing. Jesus Christ, Trim, that console is big. Which means, let me just check the overall leaderboards. Mina enters second place with tied with Bybee and Didsbury Dan. Tag Slack is only 2 points ahead, but holy shit is everybody catching up. Bubblegum takes second place for the Greens. Trim takes third. Tag Slack fourth. Scotty fifth. Orange points. Didn't I say oranges would still win? You maybe did, Fistful, yes. Because Mina knows how to cheat. Calculators don't do anything for me because I rely so heavily on the fucking nth term. Stupid programming. Hell of a warp move, Mina. Hey, respect. Look at Harry there, pathetic. What is this? The girls rigged it. They win all the time. Cats, I hope your ribs are going to feel better soon. Very true. Right, that's going to do it, boys and girls. That was a weird stream, but a good one. I snuck into a party. I killed a few people. I got naked in a room full of diplomats and didn't get kicked out of the room. Right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to sneak out of here and I am going to, instead of raiding somebody or hosting somebody, for those who haven't seen it, I am going to simply... Just bear with me a moment. I don't usually promote my own shit, but this has got other people in it, so I'm going to do it. I have to fucking... I've not even got it pinned, have I, in Discord? I suck. I'm going to promote, because it's got every other Doomhaus creator in here, this month's Doomhaus Community Best Of. Not this month, for September. Right, but I'm going to sneak off, boys and girls. So everybody go and watch all those other streamers and stuff. But for now, I'm going to Sneak off. Southam's won a bunch of times, Cats. He's got a lot of points. There is the best of. Enjoy that if you like that kind of thing. And follow everybody on the links down below. But for now, I'm going to sneak off and I'm going to see you all tomorrow for more Skyrim. Stubbler, I think you're doing a great job with the Doomhaus. Keep it up. Thank you all for the bits. Thank you all for the subs. Thank you for the follows. And thank you for everything today. These streams, for some reason, are rather popular. And I appreciate everybody stopping by. Because, have a lovely one, all of you. Fantastic and wonderful. Right, I'm getting out of here. Everybody's been too positive. Thank you all for joining. Thank you again for all the support and all the bits and all your generosity as usual. Thank you for the follows and welcome to all the new people. Until tomorrow, at the times listed down below in the schedule section that nobody ever fucking clicks. Cats, Sothan, Mazak, Mina, Mindrate, Fistful, Harry, Bubblegum, and everybody else. Santa too that I can see on my screen right now. I love you all. I shall see you tomorrow. But in the immortal words of Eric, hang on a minute. Wait a minute, I don't know how to say it. I got this.
Crescenza.
Crescenza. Crescenza.
Oh, I was just gonna keep saying it.
Crescenza.
Shut up!
Crescenza.
Stop!
Crescenza.
Shut up, lady! What have you done, Eric?
Crescenza.
Right, that's it. I've had enough. Is she going to say it again? Okay, I'll go away with it. Oh God, YouTube, right, bye.
What type of dog is this?